time we did that, but we're doing it right now. Listen, it was just Thanksgiving. It was just Turkey Day. Hopefully you had a good one. Hopefully your belly's a little bit bigger. Crow, what's going on? Why are you examining us on a microscope?
Just closing a window.
Okay,
Relax.
you're looking at us all crazy right now. We're going to talk about our Thanksgiving a little bit later on in the show, what went down, stuff about the Thanksgiving Day parade. Pastor and I have a little report to do at the end of the show that I think you may enjoy. Very interesting. We'll get to that. We're also going to get to EJ. Apparently has grievances he would like to air tonight. He called me up after the Thanksgiving show. He said, yo, I got to talk about this. I said, all right, listen, I don't got nothing to do. You got to get on the show with this. We
don't
can't.
tell me you have a problem with white meat.
He got a problem with something.
White meat's my favorite.
You don't like the dark meat?
Yeah, I don't like dark meat.
Wow, that's crazy. That's my favorite. That's my favorite on Thanksgiving.
Mine too.
So you got some grievances you got to air.
Turkey.
But before we get to that stuff,
okay,
we got a little bit. I got to talk about this. We got a couple things we got to shoot off real quick. So, who heard about or has seen the LGBTQ Nutcracker in Target that has been making the rounds? Has everybody seen that? You haven't seen that, EJ? There's a you know what a Nutcracker is, right? You know the little toy?
Yeah.
There's a Nutcracker and it's holding a LGBTQ IA plus flag, and people are having their thoughts about it. Pastor, you've seen it?
No.
Oh, you never see it? Everybody, look it up. I'll put a picture. I'll put a picture on the screen, but you can pretty much imagine it if it has the flag and everything. And people have things to say. Now, I don't see anything wrong with this, okay? Because number one, it's not like they replaced every Nutcracker with the gay flag, okay? They didn't just retcon Nutcrackers and make them all gay, okay? But the first thought I had in my mind was, why not? If you're going to make any character gay, it would be the guy that's known for having nuts in his mouth all the time. Why would that not be the gay? Why would that not have the gay flag on it? You know what I mean?
I have a question. Are we sure that it's not a regular Nutcracker with just an attachable pride flag? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's a regular Nutcracker, yeah, with a gay flag.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't see anything crazy about that. It's just an option. It's like, hey, if you want it, you can buy it. If you don't want it, don't pick it up.
Don't get it. Yeah.
But I think if you're gonna make any character gay, that's the one, right? The Nutcracker. It's not Superman.
Send you a pic,
Pastor. Better him being gay than Superman. I mean,
are they making Superman gay now?
I think his son or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that, but Mo and Dre could tell you about that. But then, This is the one that got me, though. This is the one. So along with the Nutcracker, they released, Eddie's going to love this, a black Santa in a wheelchair as a toy.
This one was the best.
Now, listen. I don't care about it being black. You can make it Puerto Rican. You can make it anything. Yeah, I mean, have a bunch of Santas. I don't care about that.
What's the backstory?
How the hell is Santa supposed to do his job in a wheelchair? How is that working? You can't. Does the chimney got a ramp he can go down? I don't think houses
subcontract out the work.
Like that
isn't. What happens when Black Santa gets caught in a white neighborhood?
I don't
know.
Then he's in a wheelchair.
I think it's fine. Depends on the type of neighborhood.
This is when your crackhead uncle becomes redeemed and becomes Santa Claus. This is ridiculous.
So I mean, the whole story of Santa is it's like, okay, that's far-fetched, right? A guy, he watches everybody all year, makes the toys. He somehow goes to every house over a span of a night. That's ridiculous, right? But what makes it even more, that's unbelievable. But what makes it even more unbelievable, he's doing all this in a wheelchair. That's where I draw the line. That doesn't make
is Mrs. Claus like helping him into the sleigh and then folding up his wheelchair in the back or something?
Listen, I'm the one that should be most offended right now, okay? Because I don't want a black Santa. I don't. I want my Santa to be white. Okay?
You want a white Santa.
I want a rosy cheeks.
Why do you want a white Santa?
Because that's what Santa
That's
is.
what
A white man, a jolly white man. The one white man that all black people can agree and say, that's a good guy.
Santa. Well, you heard it here right from the Crow. That's his statement right there.
Are you saying that Black Santa can't have rosy cheeks?
No, there's no rose on a black man.
You can't have rosy cheeks.
You can't play black with rosy cheeks.
It's insane.
Crazy. I mean, it could be shiny cheeks.
Like next thing you know, they're gonna release a blind Barbie doll, and her job is gonna be she's a pilot. Like, how's that gonna work? Like now we're just in fantasy land now. Now we're just frolicking around in fantasy land, people. Okay, really.
I think we've already opened the door to that.
But you know what? Let me tell you this. I want that toy now. We will have that toy. I gotta have that. That will have to don the studio this year for Christmas. We need the disabled Santa, whether you want it black or what. I want a Puerto Rican one though. Can we get it? Come on, I want one with the Puerto Rican flag. Wepa, black disabled Santa. Wow, out of control. Pastor, speaking of gay flags,
so all the elves are Jewish.
What happened at the church this week? Something crazy.
So the parish in which I serve is blessed to worship at a United Methodist Church in Schenectady, and the United Methodist Church is an affirming church and makes its theology known by flying a rainbow flag underneath its sign, and adopted a United Methodist symbol that had a flag in it. So somebody stole the rainbow flag and spray painted both sides of the United Methodist sign, covering the gay-friendly United Methodist symbol with black spray paint.
Oh, wow, that's messed up. Leave it alone.
So your church that flies the gay flag was vandalized, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely disgusting.
Leave the flag alone.
I think you're lucky that's all that happened.
Oh, who was it? You the one that did it? What were you saying? You want to throw a Molotov through the freaking? That sounds a little incriminating right now. You're lucky.
What do you mean by that, EJ?
Well, let me go on.
Tilt your camera up a little bit, Crow.
House. He comes out here to fuck up a flag.
As he's saying that, he's cracking his knuckles.
Yeah, like what the hell?
I was gonna drop a Molotov through the window, and then I figured this is a little safer, a little less jail time.
In case his camera's watching.
You would have got
the FBI at his front door tomorrow.
Cheryl's gonna be like, "What the fuck did you do?"
He already had a cop there.
Yeah, the cops already came looking for you. You escaped that one after
I hit and run.
After you apparently did the hit and run with some other guy.
With a stolen car. Yeah, that's totally me.
Tilt your camera up a little bit, Crow.
Can never be anybody else, right?
That's insane. And you know what? You don't know who did it, but there may be cameras in the neighborhood, right?
There may be.
I think there should always be cameras outside of a church or something like that. You don't know
it does. I mean, it does send a streak of fear through the parish and the congregation. You know, there's two congregations there, and it just let people be.
Let people be gay. It ain't hurting you. It ain't bothering you. You know what I mean? You know what you need to do now? This is what you got to do. You go and you get that Nutcracker from Target, but blow it up. You need like a 12-foot one and have it guarding the church. Get the big gay Nutcracker and have it right outside as a big display, and then see what happens.
Don't do it, because I will pop it. I will poke it. Don't do
You're gonna burn it down?
I know some people take exception to this, but I told the pastor of the parish that we should get a big blow-up rainbow middle finger.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
Hey, as long as you don't see a rainbow cross, you're all good.
That's what I'm talking
and
about.
Have it be like those blow-up men or people with the arms,
Yeah, the wacky inflatable tube, man.
Yeah, it'll just be a big finger,
I agree.
Love the idea.
I totally agree. Totally.
You know
agree.
what? I'll let that one be. I won't mess with that.
Eddie, you need to stop.
That one's funny. I approve of that one.
Eddie, no more of this stuff. Come on. It's 2023. It's almost 2024. Enough of this. You ready?
Listen, I missed all the riots, so I got to get my shit in now.
Oh, you want another riot?
No, I missed it, so I got to get crazy now.
You're a little late. I
know.
Let me tell you, speaking about getting crazy, I don't know if y'all saw, I think this dropped like either today or yesterday. So everybody knows that It's a Small World ride at Disney, right? The one that gets stuck in your head. You
I love that ride. That's my favorite. What they do to it?
Do you? You really love that ride, huh? I didn't know.
I do know. I've been there every time I go to Disney. I go there.
Wow, I don't really like that ride, but they do like a Christmas version, which is pretty cool because in the video I didn't hear them singing the freaking song over and over again. It was just kind of like a Christmas tune without anybody singing. But a video came out. I'll show you right now. Put it on the screen of a guy. He just stripped down to his boxers, got off the ride, and just started walking around the Small World ride in front of everybody. Let me show you the video.
Why do you have to strip
in his boxers?
Yeah, he's in his boxers. Let me see.
Oh my God. Oh God, he's gonna break all the stuff.
So
at least he wasn't naked.
Absolutely insane. Yeah, at least he wasn't naked, right? So I think the first thought is, wow, that's crazy. Like who knows if he's drunk or who knows if he's high. And then I thought, you know what? Actually, I think I may be on this guy's side for a second.
What?
Because I think, okay, he paid probably, nowadays with inflation, 20 grand to walk in the park, right? Okay. If I want to get off the boat and examine a few things around me, that's what I should do for that price. I want to touch things. I want to look at each and every individual character.
What would you take your clothes off though?
No, that I don't get. But maybe it was hot in there. Who knows? Listen, 20 grand to walk in, you should be able to do virtually anything. Like you'd be able to take a shit on Main Street for the price that you get, and they should just clean it up and not say anything for the price that they got going on. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's visually impaired. He's like, I just want to check things out, see what's going on, and have a little personal experience. You know what? Let the guy go, and that's it.
I don't think visually impaired people need to strip down to see and touch him.
No, the strip. I don't get the strip.
Losing your clothes doesn't help you see better.
Where you're stuck in the details right now. Forget about the stripping.
We really are.
It's over.
Some really odd details.
Forget the stripping. It's over. He stripped. You can't do anything about it now.
Yeah,
he wants to get a personal experience, and he decided to, examine the ride. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Wow.
Did he leave his clothes in the ride?
Yeah, there was like a video on one of the videos. I saw a different one. You saw like his shoes somewhere, his shirt was somewhere.
Immediately arrested. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
I think
this is just messing up their reputation.
Jumped out of the plane today or yesterday.
Say that again.
I said. I think that's the same guy that jumped out of the plane today or yesterday.
I don't know about anybody jumping out of a plane.
Oh yeah, like the plane was about to take off and he's opened up the emergency door and like climbed on the wing.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Whoa!
You saw the girl that was trying to. There was a girl trying to take a piss in the middle of the aisle on the plane. They caught her on video. I guess I don't know if they were they weren't letting her pee. They weren't letting her leave. She's like, I'm gonna do it right here. She just took.
Hey, I'm not mad at her for that.
Right?
You want to stop me from pissing? I'm pissing on your floor.
I want to piss. She said, and she listen. She apologized. She's like, I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm about to pee on the floor. I don't think she ended up making it though. I don't think she peed on the floor. I think they escorted her somewhere. I don't know.
Somewhere, hopefully to the fucking bathroom. What the hell? You not letting somebody piss?
Speaking of planes, this was like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if you guys saw this. This was like a big topic the other day. Because this like Grammy award-winning gospel singer, which I don't know, she's like a Grammy award-winning singer, or she might be a gospel singer or something. She got in trouble because she started to sing gospel on the plane. And one of the flight attendants or something came over and was like, you cannot do that. You cannot be doing that. And she got pissed off at the guy. She's like, no, come on. Like, that's not right. And basically she got into a whole heated exchange with the guy because she wanted to sing on the plane like it's a musical, and everybody just wants to relax and enjoy their flight. This is not about Jesus. This is about comfort. Say that again.
Rap, don't sing, don't hum, don't fucking do anything. Shut the fuck up and watch your fucking movie. What are we doing here?
That's what I'm talking about.
God will love me when I land on this ground. We don't need him to be heard right now. Move the fuck on.
That's what I'm talking about. I hate when I see people just getting out.
So flexible.
Who's flexible?
Mo.
Why?
There's so much grace exuding from his spirit.
He's happy today.
I love my guy. I just don't need you singing it.
Yeah, just shut the F up.
Yeah,
shut
fuck
the
you.
fuck up.
Yeah, stop. I'm trying. Like,
glory. Shut up.
The last thing I want to hear is anybody singing. I already hate the act of flying in total. I hate every aspect of it. The last thing I want you to do is sing. Stop it. Enough.
So you know how they like give you like you gotta turn all your tech off.
Yeah.
If she was singing during like when we had the tech off, I would have turned my phone right back on and started playing music or something.
Play Metallica.
Like, yo, all right, this is what we're doing. We're going to war now, lady.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just so disrespectful. I get that you love Jesus.
Allowed to make a sound as babies. That's it.
I think they should ban babies from planes. To be honest, they should fly in another plane.
Wow.
Like they should make.
I think if you're gonna bring a baby, you should. I don't know if there's like if babies get on for free or like they cost less for a ticket, but you should have to pay full price for a baby if we got to deal with.
That's a good question. I don't even know that because I've never flown with a baby. I don't have one. Do you pay full price for babies or no? What is the details on that, Richard?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You're just zoning out on us, huh?
I zoned out.
Very in tune with the show. Do you, when you go on a flight with a child, a baby, do you pay for them?
Yes.
You pay for a seat for the baby?
I think possibly like an infant you don't have to, but I know Rebecca just went to Mexico with her kids.
Oh, congrats.
Congratulations.
And they should have buy 3 seats for 3 kids.
Oh.
Okay, good. So now,
but like an infant though, where they can't take up a seat, it's free.
I think so.
Okay, but they should be banned though, for real. You should not be able to fly with
infants.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to fly with one. It's like flying with a bomb. It's just too dangerous. Like you're gonna just it might ruin the flight.
Or make them pay the full price.
No, ban them. Forget about pay because them paying the full price has no. That's still consequential to me when they can't control them.
I get that, but then there's gonna be a lot of people that be like, "Damn, I can't even."
What are you gonna do? I mean, when you think about it, like in theory, you're like, well, you want a new mother and father to be able to travel, and sometimes they have to travel.
Okay, no.
However, but wait, let me finish. However, if I'm the guy that's sitting in the seat in front of him or behind him, and the baby starts crying and won't stop, then I know I'm going to feel different about it.
How we have doggy daycares, but we don't have baby daycares for like actual traveling.
Well, mom and dad want to go to Mexico, so they just drop the baby off.
Yep.
I've been traveling
infant / doggy daycare.
Why you?
Yep.
I've been on planes since I was 4, Richard, and I think that's the cutoff point. If you're younger than 4, you cannot be allowed on a plane.
I say 6.
I think 6 is a great
6 years old. You can't get on a flight. You're banned.
I don't even want to travel with me and Jay's kid. Like.
And why are you going? Why are you traveling with a newborn or something of that?
Yeah, like
something. What is the purpose?
What if the grandparents in California want to see the newborn?
Oh, you better come over. Come over.
To get on. If they say the grandparents can't fly, then what do you have to get on a ship?
Why can't they fly?
And go all the way around?
Why can't they fly?
I got a great new business.
Why can't they fly
around the tip of South America?
Why would you not be able to fly? Because you have blood clots or something?
Listen, new business. Baby crate. Put a baby in a crate.
That sounds like some black market shit.
Well, don't make it
baby
black
crate.
They just shovel the babies in a crate under the plane.
Oh my god! Can you imagine being Can you imagine being the flight attendant that's on the plane with all babies? Oh my god, it's the worst.
And we put Apple AirTags on each baby, so you know what baby's your baby.
Yeah, see that? No, you got it. If you do that, the parents got to fly with the baby because those babies are going to end up. They're going to end up on the black market, so they're going to go missing. You cannot do that. The baby can't fly by itself. The baby got to fly with the parent. Yeah.
To safely
You
get
can't. It's not like
babies to one
you can't
area
just
to
put it
another.
on his cargo on another flight. They have to. There has to be a human
the
being.
whole act of flying is unnatural.
That's right.
I mean, you're stuffing everybody into a tube,
That's right.
Big ass
attaching
too.
2 rockets on it,
They're
and
not
sending it
rockets.
up in the air.
That's right. I agree. I
First of
hate
all, they're not
flying. I
rockets.
think it's the worst. One of the worst things in my life is flying. I hate it so much. I never get used to it. It's disgusting. It's the worst.
I love flying.
It's
I
horrendous.
like flying. I just don't like the other people that fly
Yeah.
with me. That's all.
I've been blessed to not get a fat person next to me.
Oh, you can't
So-
say that. What the heck?
That's
Oh,
another thing.
shit,
That's another
my
thing I
bad.
want to
Please
address.
Can't say that.
I want to address something right now.
Uh-oh.
If you that big that you need 2 chairs, you got to pay for those 2 chairs, and that's it. You know, you don't get 1 ticket. You got to buy 2 tickets now.
I believe they
hey,
charge people for
I don't think
seats.
that's a problem to say something like that.
I don't think so either, bro. You ain't getting a free chair for nothing, bro. Get out
I
of here.
don't see
Well,
it.
unfortunately, I do agree with EJ.
Wow,
I don't
unfortunately.
fly on any planes with like 3 seats.
Oh, I've never done that either. Not intentionally, but it's never happened.
I would never do that.
I think most of the time I've been on 3-seater, like the 3
Really?
rows, like 3 seats in a row, and then the other side is 3 seats to a row.
Now let me ask you a question. Whoever can answer this, is there a reason? Like, are there specific reasons they have those? Like, are those for specific flights only, or that could just come for any flight?
The 3
What's
seats.
that?
Specific
The 3 seats, because I've
flights.
never been on one. So is it like only certain flights get 3-seaters? Because I've never been on one.
I think it depends on like the traffic and location of like how often people like the one I came from Florida was 3-seaters.
Huh.
You
You
mean
mean
like
3
the
seats
company?
on each side of the aisle?
Well, the 3-seaters, yeah.
You mean the company though? You mean like JetBlue or something?
No, I'm saying
Well, each
I'm just saying
company.
like the flights in general, like that type of plane. Is that type of plane with 3-seaters delegated to certain
I think
flights?
it's common. I think it's pretty common, bro.
Okay.
No, not
Because I've never,
not.
it's not common to me.
I've only been
never-
on one plane
I've
with
never
3
ridden
seats.
on one. I've never
I've been
ridden
on a plane with two seats to a row, maybe like twice.
I
in my
may sound
life, you know?
stupid. I may sound dumb right now, but
No,
I've
I
never-
think
the
those
seven-
big ass. Oh, what you gonna say?
The 737 is made by Boeing, has 3 seats on one side, 3 seats on the other. And that's a pretty common plane. And I think
That's what I'm
Airbus
saying.
has a comparable plane to that. It's a pretty common configuration. The other planes that have 3 seats, then 6 seats, then 3 seats are more for like
International.
from New York to California or international flights.
Okay, so I was correct about the international part. Okay.
I feel like the two row seats are probably like the older plane models, you know?
dude, I am so dumb.
Gritty's holding his head.
I'm so dumb.
Is your brain
As
hurt?
I'm saying this, the image of a text message I sent flashed in my mind of me texting somebody, like basically saying, "Oh yeah, nobody showed up. I got all 3 seats to myself."
Now you know you're retarded.
I flew on one of them already. How could I was saying I said it like 10 times. I never flew on one. I was like, I never did. I just did. Yeah, I forgot I did. Going to North Carolina. North Carolina. I flew on a 3-seater. So I take that back. I totally did. I totally forgot that I did that, and it was great because I had every seat to myself. So I just laid out. I was good.
Lucky man.
I was good. Let's talk about.
Did I ever tell you that story about the guy that was sitting in my seat?
Never.
He didn't want to get up, did he?
You bit him?
No. Well, so I was flying from San Francisco to Seattle. And so I get on the plane and I remember my seat aisle because it was 13.
You were
And
scared
he
of that?
was sitting in 13C, which was my seat. So I
He is
said,
like the
"Sir,
window seat, right?
that was an aisle seat.
Oh,
Okay.
I wouldn't fight for that.
So I said, sir, I think you're sitting in my seat. And so he looks at his ticket and he says, I think it was 13A, which might have been whatever the aisle seat on the right across. Oh, I'm sitting right across the aisle. Does it make a difference?
Oh,
And I'm like, no, it makes no difference to me. I'm sorry. You know,
You apologize? He made you look like a bitch.
Well, I was just like, I'm like, what a jerk, you know? Well, so there's a guy by the window in my, 3 seats, and he looks very pensive, And so this very bubbly woman comes skipping down the aisle, and she goes, "Oh, I think I'm sitting in between you two gentlemen," and she gets herself, she sits down, gets herself comfortable. And so she asks the guy, she goes, it seems like something's wrong. Is there something wrong? And he goes, yes, I'm 6'7". And when I speak to the people to buy tickets, this was a long time ago, I ask for the exit row, or the first row of seats, so he can stretch his legs out.
Yeah.
And they always get it wrong. And so she goes, well, we can't just let this be. She gets, the attention of the stewardess, and, they explain it. And the stewardess says, I will reseat you after we take off. So just before we're going to take off, the stewardess comes running down the aisle and says, I got your seat right now. You get up and, I'll reseat you right now. So we get up, we let him out. This guy was definitely 6'7". There's no questioning that at all. He goes down to the front of the plane, and the woman that was sitting in the middle goes, oh, we have this whole row to ourselves. What do you want? Do you want the aisle or do you want the window? And I said, oh, you decide. She goes, no, it's up to you. I said, well, okay, I'll take the window. So I get in the window seat. She goes, oh, well, we don't need these armrests. We've got plenty of room. Here, stretch out your feet right here in the middle with mine.
Oh,
and so I stretch my feet out, and I'm leaning, like looking right at the guy at 13C.
W.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you see what you missed out? You missed out on playing footsies with a stranger.
Dumbass.
Yeah,
that's what you get. That's what you get.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I thought you were going to say somebody like spilled the coffee on his ass. That'd have been even better. They spilled like a hot coffee on him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, sir.
I think this was better. I mean, I got all this
starts
room
screaming next to him.
Right?
Yeah, because he had 3 people in his seat, in his row.
Right. He's all
there's
packed
no
up.
stretching. It
was all,
packed
up.
Straight up.
Son of a bitch. That's what
when
you
know
get.
God exists.
God don't like ugly. You got what you deserved. Listen.
But never let a man bitch you out like that ever again, Pastor.
Yeah, no, that was crazy, Pastor. Well, I feel you, though. I feel you. Like, yeah, I guess I could just sit in this other aisle seat. But
the thing about that is, though, the only thing I will say is you don't want to get into a problem on a fucking airplane. Because then it's like...
Personally.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, just getting into a beef on an airplane is such a pain in the ass, because then it's like, okay, now if this escalates, we're not going to be able to fly because they're going to take us off. If we get into a screaming match, I mean, it's got to be such a pain in the ass to get. Like, when I see people get into fights on planes and it hasn't taken off yet, I'm like, oh my God, like now their whole day is about to get ruined. You know what I mean? Because, like,
yeah, you're stuck in a tube with that person.
Not even that, because sometimes they might take you off, right? Like, if it gets crazy. They might be like, one of you got to get off. Yeah. So I'm like, one of these people's day is about to get ruined. Now they got to get off.
If you don't mind another aviation story.
Oh, boy.
My dad's friend who used to golf with, guy's name was Charlie. And he had bad knees.
They always do.
And
all Charlies.
So this guy, like, leans back in the seat. And so Charlie just said, oh, excuse me, sir, could you just sit up just a little bit? It's right on my knees, and it's really bothering me. And the guy says, no, I don't care
the back of his head.
about your knees.
No, that's not, no.
Right.
And Charlie
the guy
whopped him.
So Charlie says, fine. He says, I will see you after this plane lands.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Right. So the plane lands, and Charlie gets up and grabs his bag. His wife just goes, don't chase him. He goes, that was up to him.
That's true. That's true. Could have been a nice guy.
So the guy is like wiggling up as they're waiting for them to open the plane. He's pushing. It was, excuse me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie's like, excuse me, and they're following him. And they opened the door to the plane, and that guy ran so fast up that, what do they call it? Jetway.
You want to talk about somebody getting bitched out.
Charlie's not going to run after him, but he just kept walking to make sure the guy could catch him out of the corner of his eye.
The guy's lucky Charlie got the bad knees. He had the knees from 20 years ago. He'd have chased his ass down, beat his ass up. That's
but see,
great.
the thing is that this guy,
punk.
if this guy could have got to the guy, he probably would have taken a swing at him.
What a punk. Has everybody heard the news? There is earth-shattering, groundbreaking. I mean, people are in the streets crying. Facebook, X, Instagram flooded with posts about this, about the retirement of Gail Lewis. Anybody heard about this?
I don't even know who that is.
Well, Gail Lewis, a Walmart associate, has announced her retirement on social media. We will look at that right now. We will discuss.
Who the fuck is Gail?
This is literally everywhere. I'm not even lying. This is everywhere. I'm not even lying to you.
Who is this?
Attention Walmart. This is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate, Morris, Illinois, 844. Signing out. Good night. So today was an end of an era for me. What you just saw was me signing out for the last time at my Walmart that I have worked at for 10 years. It's a happy sad because I'm going to be going to a better job. And those people became like family. I've been through a lot with them. They watched my back. I watched theirs. They helped me out. I helped them out. We even went through a fucking pandemic together. It just hurts, but it's a happy sad. Because where I'm going to be better off where I'm at. That's all.
The memes that are coming out about this.
Your life got to be sad if you're crying about leaving Walmart.
The videos that are coming out of like people are like
don't make
just
me be an asshole.
People are just making the funniest.
That lady is a sad individual. She's crying about leaving Walmart.
Whoa! She put
what does the matter
that
with
lady
you?
put her life on the line, brother. All right. She went through a fucking pandemic with those people. How dare you?
You don't see everybody else working through the pandemic crying about it.
How dare you? You were not in the Walmart.
I am angry.
What if her counterpart wasn't there at your Walmart during the pandemic and you couldn't get your cheese jacks or something?
I think EJ don't think she had a counterpart.
I don't care. I think anybody that's working at Walmart is soulless, and you gave up on life.
Oh no!
And you know what? The only thing I'm proud about is that she's hopefully getting a better job now that actually cares and gives her benefits.
And I was like, where is that? BJ's? Like what? Like how high are we talking? Are we talking like BJ's? Are we talking Costco?
This is wrong, guys. This
Listen,
is wrong. Do not
she is so great at her job that she was poached from Walmart. They went to her. I'm sure they emailed and said, "Listen, Gail, we will pay you. We need to work for BJ's. We got better benefits here. We're safer." I guarantee you, she was like drafted. Everybody was after Gail Lewis.
Have you seen like the Walmart videos where they're all singing together for their like, I don't know if it's like training or
no,
whatever the fuck they call it, but they all have to sing songs together. Like it's a cult, bro. She was literally working for a cult, and I'm proud that she escaped.
What do you mean, like those circle meetings where
jobs do? Like all the employees start singing at Walmart. Like there's tons of videos. You look it up, bro.
I've never seen this. Are they singing like?
It's real. It's real. It's like mandated that you all have to. If you work
there, yes, but are they like doing a group activity?
Well, if they're mandated, that doesn't necessarily mean they like it. They're mandated.
They're doing it.
Are they doing it to team building? Like
some people. You
need team building in Walmart.
I don't know if you know this, EJ, but some people like have to work or they'll starve to death. So like,
I know.
They might just have to. They might just have to do that.
EJ, I think I would want my Walmart employees to actually be a team.
Yeah.
I don't want my employees.
I want them to be happy.
You know what? I'm with Mo on this one. If I'm at a store, right? I want the employees to be a cult. I want them to be down. I want them to go down with the ship. I want them to be blood, sweat, and tears in the business. I don't like the new. When I was growing up, we had good employees. Now it's just like, hey, can you show me where the toothbrush? They go, eh. What is that? What is And that would be you if you worked at Walmart. That would be you.
Pretty women hopping around, go, oh, I got you. Let me come over here. Follow me. We don't get that.
That's not Walmart.
That's nowhere.
You got grandmas at Walmart.
If I am in a store, I want the employees to be a cult. I want them to do a blood pack before. I want them to do a sacrifice and say, I breathe this store. I want that kind of service. And you know what, EJ, if you were in a pinch, it was pandemic time, and you couldn't get your little.
You have not seen the cult activities that
I don't care. I don't care. It's none of my concern. Because let me tell you,
creating sacrifice.
Because let me tell you, when I couldn't find the cheese at the Walmart that time, my man walked through every different aisle, through every section. He was like, wait, it might be over here. Because they have like 3 different places to get cheese. It's actually crazy. They were like, oh, he was like, maybe it's in our expensive cheese aisle. I was like, you have that? He's like, yeah, come over here. Anybody else that'd be like, I don't know, somewhere, I don't know. You know, my man was on it. That's a
good employee
on this one.
That's Gail Lewis you're talking about. Disrespectful.
Who the fucking lady is, bro.
10 years. 10 years of service.
10 years of service.
And you are disrespectful. Like, listen, let me tell you, people are out in the streets. People are sharing their stories of Gail Lewis, of their war stories. They've shared with Gail Lewis.
I think I respect the dudes at 511 that made my bacon, egg, and cheese every morning.
People are making shirts. I'm getting a Gail Lewis shirt. You better believe that.
Getting a Gail Lewis shirt. I support you, Gail Lewis.
I will burn that off your body.
I'm getting a Gail Lewis shirt
when you come to my house.
You don't know what it's like.
Why do you have so much animosity toward Gail Lewis?
I think he has a lot of fire.
I don't understand.
You don't understand what it's like to have a job that you like. She loved the job. What's wrong with that?
She loves it.
At Walmart, though?
Listen,
well, why not?
Not everybody wants to. Not everyone wants to aspire to be a Fortune 500 CEO.
I've never heard anybody else that works at Walmart say they love Walmart and I'm gonna miss working here. I've never heard it said before.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me ask you: how many people from Walmart have you spoken to about this?
I don't speak to them, but I see people.
So how the fuck do you know? How do you know?
Because they post what their feelings online. They talk about it. You know
not everybody.
So you're saying
everybody.
So okay. So let me ask you.
No, I had made a comment about working at Walmart, and a woman that I ended up working for at the bank that I worked. She was from Sicily. She married her husband, moved here to America, and Walmart was the only company that would hire her. Because her English wasn't that good at the time. And that even though she didn't make a lot of money, she's always been grateful to Walmart because they gave her a job.
Look at that. That's a real American company.
Employing
you like that?
Improvised.
So you're saying these people should be looked down upon. That somebody like Gail Lewis should be looked down upon because she gets up.
I just don't understand.
No, hold on. Let me describe. This. She just goes to work. She enjoys what she does. She enjoys the company that she keeps at the job. And this is something to be looked down upon, is what you're saying. Just clarifying.
I don't say to be looked down upon. I just don't understand why everybody else cares.
Because she is
why
a 10.
You care? You never met this lady in your life.
She's a 10-year
maybe
veteran.
We want to meet her.
Well, you missed your chance. She's
you know what
Walmart
it is? You just don't.
She's doing the pretty nose best card.
You're intimidated by her passion and her drive because she has more passion and drive.
I think what it is when she started crying, I was like, damn, bro.
You don't know what it's like to feel like that. You're numb.
Said that people were like family.
You're numb because of the alcohol, because of the weed and the.
Whoa!
You're numb. You're numb. You're numb. Okay. You need to. She has passion. She has vigor. She has drive. She's been scouted by BJ's, for God's sakes, for a reason.
Because she's leaving.
Yeah, because another company said, we need Gail. Okay, I guarantee you, somebody at a company.
Fired everybody.
Let me tell you what happened.
To hire Gail.
Let me tell you what happened. It must have been a nice big company. Somebody went in. They had to get like cookies for their freaking for their office something. I mean, maybe she's working at Apple. They went in and said, they said, oh my God, my boss needs red velvet cookies. They need and Gail Lewis was there. She said, She said, we don't have any right now, but they're literally unloading the truck, and I'm gonna get you one right now. They're not supposed to hit the floor for another hour, but I got you. And she did that.
Yeah.
She
said, "Sweetie,
did that.
I will get you your
I
red
don't
velvet."
care that I'm
And that
outnumbered right now. I'm not
person
changing my
went to their
mind.
boss and said, "You gotta hire her. She's a beast. She's a
Yep,
force."
And then Walmart helped her publish her book, The Lewis System, and they didn't even realize that they were setting themselves up to lose her after her book came out.
That's right. Let me tell you what.
Have you read the book? Is it good?
Well, I haven't read the book, but
I hear raving reviews.
I got it on order. I mean, it's
shit.
sold out. It's sold out.
We
on
can't even
Amazon.
get
You
it.
can't even get a copy.
Can't get a copy.
I'm on a waiting list.
Pastor, you really got caught up in
Sold in
swept
every
up in the hype
country
wave.
Walmart.
Let me tell you this.
Near you.
That came across my news feed in the middle of a visit with a patient, and I walked right out of the visit.
You said you dropped your clipboard,
I gotta
right?
get this Gail book.
You said you dropped your clipboard.
Yeah, I
Immediately.
dropped my clipboard.
And then
She's
you
better
said
than Gail
that
King.
you said that people came to company. They said, "Oh my God, what happened?" And you went, "Gail, she retired. She left Walmart." And they went, "What?"
She's the new.
You said the whole freaking hospital was in like it was like just quiet, just empty.
They held, and
People were in shock.
All the unionized nurses band together, and then they started chanting her name. And
Gail.
Come on, oh, please.
You know what's sad about this, Eddie? You know what's sad about this whole situation?
But
Is that Gail will continue to rise to prominence. She will rise to probably run the company she's in. Okay, her books her books will continue to sell. Her shirts will fly off the shelves. She will start teaching classes. I mean, she's going to be making money. She will rise to a prominence never before seen, and you will sit there in hatred for Gail. You will sit there.
Let's say
soiled in your hatred.
Well, hold on.
And that is sad.
Hold on. Let's say everything you just said that happens to Gail, right? All those good things happen. I'm not gonna know because I don't give a shit.
It's very sad.
Before this,
it's very sad that people like you exist. You don't want to give people their respect.
No, I think I'm the majority. I think most people don't give a shit.
Gail Lewis put up numbers. She was Rookie of the Year.
Wow.
Twice in a row. That's impossible. How could you be Rookie of the Year twice in a row? It's impossible, but Gail did it. Okay,
it's rigged. That's why.
Because she went to another. She worked at one location.
No. Look, now he's accusing her of
what she said. What did he say?
Voter fraud.
He said that Gail was doing nasty things with the boss.
That's it. No. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that slander.
Somebody's grandmother.
We're not gonna take that slander. She has uplifted.
Total slander.
She has uplifted a community, and if she sues,
you win Rookie of the Year twice. You can't be a rookie your second year.
That's how fucking bomb she is, bro.
That's how good she
is.
What
the fuck?
I think it was a situation where I think it was a situation where I think it was like her Walmart shut down.
I'm mad at you, Mo, that you're not siding with me on this, Mo.
Because nobody would.
You changed on me, Mo. You're different now.
The first year, she amazed all the bosses at Walmart. And the reason she got it at the second year is that she said, the only thing that I can do is step this up, and that the bosses felt like it was almost like a new person. That's why she got Rookie of the Year.
That's what I'm talking about. I heard the same story.
Grapevine that they all agreed that she had a great head on her shoulder.
You making shit up, Mo. You didn't even know about this.
I heard that story that Pastor said, though. I heard that story that Pastor said. They said she was so brand new. They were like, we have to give it to her twice because she's a new. We didn't even know that, like a phoenix, she could rise again from the ashes and create an even better Gail Lewis.
Drive me to drink. I'm getting another drink because of you people.
He's insane
on the block.
Listen, I love Walmart. Okay, we're all saddened to see that Gail Lewis, after 10 years, has left, but we are all anxiously awaiting her future endeavors, and we cannot wait to support her in every single one of those endeavors. Am I right?
I can't wait for her to go back to Walmart.
Let's salute Gail Lewis.
Moment. There you go. Boom. Boom. There you go. Now, as EJ takes his drink, get yourself unparched there, because this is your time to shine, buddy. You call me the other day with gripes.
Like the villain of this episode.
With gripes and grievances about the prior episode. Now, one of them has to do with Pastor, right?
One of them. First of all, before we even get to what was said on the Thanksgiving episode, how dare you call us, Mo, and say happy holidays?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That was disrespectful.
You know better. You know we celebrate Thanksgiving. How dare you?
This is America.
How defend yourself, Mo? What's up with that? Why would you even think that was right?
Yeah, we were literally disgusted.
Wow, so you're just so ungrateful. So even though I don't celebrate holidays with you guys,
happy holidays.
I can't say, hey, happy holidays.
No,
you say you guys. I hope you all enjoy. That's a compromise. You have to be okay with compromise.
I'm not. It's not about.
I don't have to do what you want me to do.
Me, so you better tell me happy Thanksgiving.
Let me say this before we continue. Compromise? No. You know who has never? No, hold on. You know who has never, ever compromised in her career? Gail Lewis. Never. She says, fuck. That was a chapter in her book. She said, fuck compromise. That's what she said.
Yeah,
that's what she
said.
Did.
Would you get it early?
That's right.
Yep.
I got the leak. I truly thought it was a disgusting comment, to be honest.
I did too.
I said it's Thanksgiving. It is
whatever thoughts you have.
It is our annual colonization day, and I feel like it needs to be, shouted out respectfully.
I will not support colonization. Along with
I have to make a confession.
Okay.
Just because over the years I've been programmed that a couple times when I was wishing people a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays slipped out.
But you know what? You're man enough to admit it was a mistake.
Mo meant it though.
I mean it.
He meant it. And he's standing by it. He's not changing his mind.
Happy holidays.
It was horrendous.
Enjoy your families.
It was horrendous.
Love from Crow.
It's like, okay, so when you say happy holidays, right? You usually say it around Xmas. Which means
hold
on. Let me get the thought out first.
Holidays going on in November, but Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Eddie. When you say it around Christmas, it's because you got Hanukkah, you got Kwanzaa. It's like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but shout out to what you do. It's like Thanksgiving. There's only one. What other day is there?
It's a season of holidays.
Well, I'm going to
Wrong.
stand alongside Mo.
Wrong.
And say that. They've got the Christmas trees out.
Exactly. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
What?
They're out on Halloween.
Decorations.
Like, the point is,
that doesn't mean it's
Halloween.
It is not on the calendar yet, and he called us on Thanksgiving. There is no other holiday going on that day or in that vicinity in the weeks prior or subsequent that needs to be acknowledged. The only one is Daddy Thanksgiving. And that's it. You need to say, listen, that day, what was on the TV? The Thanksgiving Day Parade. Not the holiday parade. Enough.
Yes, but the Thanksgiving Day Parade ends with Santa Claus.
Okay.
Holidays.
Okay.
Big fat white man.
Santa is being shouted out because he is ushering in Christmas after Thanksgiving.
After
Thanksgiving. Okay. Done. Point is, right? He's a part of the Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's still not a holiday parade. He is taking part in it because he goes, hey, ho.
He's a guest.
He said, listen, after today, it's my time. But after today.
They should call it capitalism on parade. That's what they should call it.
I wouldn't mind it. You saw your boy, Mo? You saw your boy?
If we were celebrating capitalism, I might just jump on that.
We literally are. We are.
Let's say the word. Let's call it what it is.
If you call me and say happy capitalization day, I will accept that one. I will accept that.
I got you. Next year,
I will accept that. That I will accept. Let me ask you a question, Mo. Did you see your buddy Luffy at the parade?
Oh, I did not see my buddy Luffy. I didn't even look at the parade.
Well, you should have.
No,
because the Luffy balloon, right? Don't wave your hands too high because you didn't even know what happened. So Luffy was there. The Luffy balloon, which is a One Piece character from your favorite show, was there. He was doing his little pose. Next thing you know, Luffy's running down the street. My man runs into a tree branch, splits his head, and it starts deflating over. Everybody's like, "Oh, come on! Like, what the hell?"
Luffy, baby. You put a Luffy in the fucking crowd. Luffy actions happen.
Bro, it was crazy because like it only split his hat, so it looked like he was wearing a turban, kind of, because it was like that little piece. And then it was like flopping down, so it was like it was like if an adult was wearing like a baby turban or something.
I'm gonna look this up.
You gotta look that up.
This is great.
You gotta look that up. I think I might have it. Hold on.
Please find that real quick.
I think I might have it.
Real quick before I address my other issues.
Hey, you know what they said, right?
What?
They said that approximately 3 blocks down, coming out of a helicopter, was Gail Lewis with duct tape. And she inflated it back up, taped it up.
Let's go.
And Luffy was back.
You know what?
She never disappoints.
If Gail's a One Piece fan, I take back everything I said.
Only if she's a One Piece fan.
Only if she's a One Piece fan. If she's not, then everything stands. I don't care.
Oh, God.
Watch out for the Gail wins.
I don't know if he can. You see his hat? You see his it's deflated? Yep. Look at that.
It is a turban.
Yeah, it looks like a turban. There you go. Look.
This is what happens when Luffy gets wet.
It's deflated. Yeah, it looks like his hat is wet. And it just flopped down.
Luffy got mangled.
It looks like he just jumped in a pond.
Bro.
And everybody's like, "No, Luffy, no!" It was cute. It was nice. Well, I'm glad you guys got an. I don't know if that's the first anime. No, because they had Dragon Ball, right? They've had Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
before.
I believe we did have Dragon Ball before.
But this is like the new generation being ushered in, so it's very nice to see.
It's definitely not, bro.
It's like whatever.
For us.
For you, maybe.
For you.
All right. So my second thing that I wanted to address was I feel that Pastor was spitting facts. You need an intervention, Mo. You got issues.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. Don't you ever tell me I need an intervention.
When
you have an intervention first, I will have my intervention.
There's a reason why you have your.
Listen.
There's a reason why I'm allowed to drink on the show and you're not, because I don't have a problem. Okay.
I don't have a problem.
Then why aren't you allowed to drink on the show?
Well, hold on.
Even if I had that one problem, that's a better problem than all your
problems.
Okay.
It wasn't even alcohol, but explain what you're referring to, because Pastor brought up the fact that what happened? There was some the mix up about the Instacart, and Mo had mixed. I don't even know. I still to this day don't even know what happened that day. That was like out of control. But
I
smoking all the joints.
And Pastor said that he needs an intervention because you said you're smoking too much weed, and that's what fogged your brain up that day.
And my man said your eyes weren't even open.
My eyes are never open, you morons.
Well, they're open right now, to be fair.
No, they're.
I know that, but that was so
and
funny.
I also have
you
glasses.
Need an intervention, man. You need an intervention.
No. Don't you ever? You can never. On what? On what? What do I need an intervention for, Eddie? Tell me what the fuck I need.
Drugs. You got problems, man. I think so.
I have problems.
Look, you see, if you didn't have a problem, you're gonna be getting angry about it right now.
Oh, now you're gaslighting him?
I'm getting angry because it's you telling me I have a problem. You are telling me I have a problem. The same guy who smoked marijuana and took inside the dorm in the attic.
Yeah.
Who brought it from home?
Well, that's
you snuck away from class.
Yeah.
You sneak into the dorm to go into an attic in the middle of the day to smoke for like 2 hours. I have a problem.
No. I remember shit. I remember what I said. I remember what people tell me.
No. The reason why I forget things is because there's a thing called fucking busy. It's called having a fucking day life. That means when multiple things are happening, I am outside taking care of adult things. So I tend to forget the multiple responsibilities that I have in my fucking life. I am allowed to forget things.
So what you're saying is,
you tell me.
What you're saying is if you lay off the joints, you might remember
this motherfucker
throughout the whole day. Is what you're saying.
I think the reason why you can remember everything is because your day is short already. What do you need to remember, EJ?
Hey, the hours of the day don't change where you're at and where I'm at.
What do you need to remember, EJ, in your day?
Hey, whatever people tell me that I should remember.
Oh, What?
If someone tells me, hey, write this down.
So somebody has to give you a list. You don't got to create your own list. You don't got to take out. Bro, you don't got to go anywhere. Okay.
Well, hold on, Pastor, because EJ wanted you. EJ said, "What you said that he didn't really." He dropped the situation too fast. That's what he said.
And I think you kind of let it go a little too soon, Pat. You didn't poke and prod like I'm doing. Maybe you're scared that Mo might be angry with you, but who cares, man?
First of all, I don't smoke that much.
I said what I wanted to say without pulling any punches, and Mo is an adult, and there's only. I mean, I can comment on what I'm perceiving that I see, but what Mo is doing right now at the age of 28?
28.
Yeah, I'm 28, yeah.
28. Is a Girl Scout compared to what I was doing at 28.
That's a fact.
I will say that
I can only
agree
point
with that,
a finger so far.
I have no fight with you on that.
Well, you know what?
I'm actually a real bitch when it comes to other stuff, so I'll take it.
And I'm not bragging. I mean, I'm not bragging. You know, what I was doing ruined my life for 10 years. So,
thanks.
I personally think Mo's always smoking weed. In my mind,
I don't smoke that much weed.
Every time I'm around, I can smell it. I can sense it. My spidey senses tingle.
Let me ask you a question.
I didn't say you need an intervention, though. I'm just saying I think you're always smoking weed.
Without saying names, you know the other person smokes more than me.
Well, that's not up for debate.
You know that smell that you smell. You know that smell you smell is because she smokes more.
And you don't partake.
Right? Are you saying though?
I don't say I don't partake.
I was about to say.
I'm saying if you genuinely want to ask.
This is what I'm saying. Whenever I see you with that person, you look like you leaning too. There's never been a time where I see one and like I've in my mind when I see you, I go, here's Cheech and Chong.
Are you saying, Thomas, Gritty, hold on. Are you saying that Mo can't hang?
I didn't say he couldn't hang.
Are you saying,
I didn't say he couldn't hang. I'm saying he's hanging all the time. I'm saying whenever I see one, I'm saying it's like Shaggy and Scooby. It's it's one and the other.
So the small appearance that these two people actually make is a lot. Make it make sense, folks. How often do you see me for you to say I smoke all the time?
I'm just saying it's whenever I see you.
I actually have a schedule. Okay, so when you see me, the weekends?
Oh, it's every time I walk in, it's like it's either
weekends?
being. Every time I see you, hold on. Every time I see you, it's either. Hold on. Every time I see you, it may not be in the air, but it's being discussed. It's being rolled. There's some. It's being grinded. There's always
seen me on weekends. That is the day.
I can't comment. I can't. I don't know. It might be. That might be true.
Not doing work because that's irresponsible. How you taking care of stuff?
What the heck happened?
Are you telling me that Thomas never came to your house on a weekday? Are you saying
he doesn't come to my house on the weekdays?
Now I can't comment because I don't know that. I mean, he might. I don't have a memory like.
I can't even take his word.
I remember every day. I don't know. I can't tell you if it was Saturday or Monday. I have hanged
out with Gritty. It was at his apartment on the weekdays.
I don't know.
Okay. So
which makes more sense actually. Why?
Okay.
So now, Eddie, will you drop this or how do you feel? What's going on?
Yeah, drop it.
You letting this go?
I might let it go for the show, but I listen.
You think he needs an intervention
Calm yourself down, bro. Calm yourself down. That's all I'm saying. The guy
that down mushrooms is telling me to calm down.
Hey, I'm not doing mushrooms every day, Mo.
You know what? I mean, move on, Gritty.
Well, move on, EJ. Man. You're the one with the.
I don't want to hear his fucking voice anymore right now.
You're the grievances.
This judgment is not happening. No, not allowing it.
Oh man, fuck! What was that last thing I wanted to bring up?
Well, I just want to interject and say, Mo, that you are very sharp tonight.
Did you not partake in the devil's?
I don't think so. You look too with it right now.
Oh, you see, he did. You see?
I don't believe it. I'm not buying
what
it.
The hell? What? You know
I'm
what?
not buying it.
I didn't even smoke today, bro. Look, see?
I'm not buying it. I've seen him.
I ran out like 2 days ago.
Maybe it was one puff. Maybe because when he's on the show, I mean, there's been people that came up to me like, yo, they don't even know him. And they go, that man is baked. That man is baked.
Everybody always
I remember there was that one time when you came in.
Since I was 12.
I remember there was that one where you came on. You were in the hotel and you looked like Ray Charles. My man was like this. My man was talking. He was like,
what was I on?
You were telling a story. You were like, yo, man, yeah, so I was like, whoa. Now, listen, this is what I'm going to say. I personally don't think anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying I observe in my mind you're always smoking weed. I don't think I mean, everybody I know is smoking weed all the fucking time. So to me, it's like whatever. But I'm just agreeing with him on that point that I think you're always smoking weed.
I really don't smoke weed that much.
I don't buy that.
I really don't.
Whenever I'm around, it's in somebody's hand. It's in the air. It's somewhere.
Schedule.
All right. Well, in that schedule, there's L's in the schedule.
Ask her when you see her.
In that schedule is you smoking a joint.
There's L's in the schedule. There's always an L in there.
Ask her.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it for Eddie and Pastor.
Not her though.
Something wrong with it for Eddie and they seem
my
like,
problem is they're talking about interventions and shit. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
it's my black ass.
Damn. Told y'all to kiss his black ass.
Oh, that's the other thing I heard, right? Is that you're not even black. I hear that you're white too, though.
Oh my god.
I'll personally stab you.
What are your other grievances?
I can't remember the other one. I'm so mad.
Oh, I wonder why.
Oh, I didn't write them down. Sorry.
Wow.
There was one I was gonna bring up, but I'm not too sure. You know, I'm not.
Oh God, look at
you know what I'm talking about, Greg. That last one I brought up to you. That one's a little crazy though. I might not say that one.
Listen,
what was that other fucking one, man?
This is up to you. This is up to you if you want to air out your thoughts. Well, you know what, Crow, this is a perfect time for you to jab at him about how he's talking shit about you, and he can't even remember his own point. He's talking about you. You need an intervention.
I made my point. I don't want to hear this man voice
and this
anymore.
guy,
I wonder why.
Now this guy can't remember his point. You gotta tell him. Tell him who's the one that can't remember.
My point was made when he couldn't remember his own fucking point. That's it.
You came on sharp.
I want to hear your voice, EJ.
Listen. I remembered my point, but I remember also that it's a little what's the word?
You came on sharp. You ready to go?
You got a racist thought.
It's a little crazy. I don't know if I should say. I'll save that for next time you piss me off.
Text me this thought. I'll allow you to say it.
Oh no, bro. No, I gotta say it's gotta be.
I pissed you off. You wasn't even fucking here. How could the fuck I piss you off? It was not even a. You know what? Wow. You must be doing crack with those people down there because this is ridiculous. I have a question
now, Mo. Are you still willing to come hang out with me out here, or are you that mad?
Oh no, I'm just gonna kill you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. You can burn down Pastor's church. I'll just stab you.
We're getting violent again. We're getting violent again, like you got with the pie. You got violent about the pie. That was insane. That was one that came up.
It was. You got anger issues too, bro.
All right, listen.
About the pie?
You do.
I don't got anger issues.
You got mad because they lied to you about a sweet potato.
They're always fucking lying. I don't like lying.
You got mad about this. You said you got mad about this, that we lied to you about the sweet potato pie. Meanwhile, we also lied to your girlfriend. We lied to the Reverend. We lied to everybody.
I don't like lying. I'm not big on lying.
Well, we even lied to Reverend Hodges.
We lied to everybody.
God, you're lying to God. You have issues.
I know where you're going.
Listen.
Why
you were throwing threats out there. Oh, if I didn't like y'all, I would have fucked y'all up over a pie.
Yes.
Now, Mo, are you really built to beat up Pastor? Do you really think you can beat up Pastor?
Yes.
The way I see it, all Pastor got to do is
break fucking Pastor's legs.
Are you calling me fat?
No, but you're bigger than him, and size matters, bro.
Size matters if you can reach. Have you seen Pastor's arms?
Bro, please don't get me started, bro. Oh my God. Please don't do this.
Have you seen his reach?
Let's just stop. There's no way that I am fighting Mo.
Yeah, how you gonna try to put a pastor and a black? This is racial.
I know who I got my money on. I'll tell you.
This is manifest destiny all over.
I know who I got my money.
My money's on you, Pastor. I'll put $100 down that you could wash them up.
I'll stab you.
I It flew by me, but I thought it was just such an extreme reaction to a lie about a pie.
It's the line. You're always lying.
And then you brought up the baby thing. Like that was so.
You
Pastor lied.
All of you.
Yeah, but you're like you act like a baby about the lie. You act like a baby about it. You're the only one that acts like a baby about it.
I hate lying.
Yeah, but
violence is not the answer.
You don't even like you're okay. The lies. Hold on.
Jokes aside, is this like a serious moment or joking? Because I don't even know anymore.
No, you act like a baby about the line for sure. On the last show.
I don't act like a baby. I actually, personally, I don't play with people like that. I actually tell people personally, like.
So we're not supposed to lie about a pie?
How you humorous, like, no, jokingly and stuff like that. I usually don't like, I don't fuck with people who play like that often with the lying and making up stories too much. I usually don't do it. The only reason why is I know all you guys for so long, so that's what it is. But anybody
I think it's
actually don't fuck with that
spirit of fun. I mean,
so I don't take it. I actually don't take it as serious as y'all may think it is. It is for the fucking show, but seriously, generally, I don't fuck with people that play like that.
Let me tell you,
we did. You know, you and I did hand over the answers to all the Bible questions to Justin.
We did.
So you were involved in a lie.
We did.
And you were like, oh.
No, generally, that's what I'm saying. What did I just fucking say to you? I said, generally, outside of this, I don't play like that. But yes, it does bother me.
Now I'm going to have to I'm going to go crazy on you now. You went insane.
But this is a fun. But what do we always say? What do we fuck? It's a fucking show. We joke and we're playing.
Let me tell you a story. If you think while you're playing the world's smallest violin over there about the pie, let me tell you a fucking story about what we did to Justin. Okay?
Listen.
If we did this to you,
I don't like.
No. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this because if you got mad about a pie, you would have slit our throat probably for this one. Meanwhile, also, I told you about the one we did to Eddie. Eddie thought that was great. Yeah. When we told him about Dre's foot fungus.
Listen, 3-year lie.
Listen. What did I say? I don't usually accept people. Y'all family. I don't accept people playing with me like that. Anybody else don't play with me like that.
There was one time.
Y'all my fucking family.
All I know is y'all are lucky because if he didn't love you, he would have killed you.
That's what I'm saying.
There was one time.
I love y'all.
I
love you.
Me and a few other people. I think it was like Jesse and some other people. It was like a whole crew. We got this picture of a kid with Down syndrome, and we made a Facebook, and we all added it, and then we set our sights on Justin, and we said, Justin, add this. He's like, no. Justin hit us up. He goes, who the fuck is this? We're like, you don't remember this guy? You don't remember? Like we've seen this guy so many times. How do you not remember this guy? I don't fucking know him. I'm like, bro, this guy is like so cool. We've seen him so many, like we were just gaslighting him. Like, yo, it was like 5 of us. We were like, yo, he dapped us up so many times. He like gave us cookies and stuff. He's like, I don't know who this is. What the fuck? And now we're like making him feel. We're like, bro, come on. The kid got special needs. Like, just add the guy. Like, we're just going on and on and on. He's like, I don't know who the fuck this is. And we're just like torturing him about it and making him feel like, come on, like, bro, like the kid really wants to be your friend. You know, he says such great things about you when he's like, I don't know who this is. And we're like, just add him. So then I forgot if he added him or not, but then we told him that the kid died and we made him feel bad about not.
And this is why I cannot play with y'all motherfuckers like that.
And then we told him he died.
Like that to me.
And then I forgot what happened after that.
Can't do that to me.
It was incredible. When I tell you, we were sitting there for like an hour telling Justin stories about this guy that he was not even around for, but we made him think he was around for, and it was insane. And then we told him he died, and we made him feel bad. I don't know if he ever figured out that was. I don't know if we ever told him that kid.
Did you ever tell him it was fake?
I don't remember. But it was so much fun.
If y'all did something like that to me, dead ass, seriously, I would have to stop talking to y'all for a while.
Oh
dead ass.
My God.
That to the extreme. Dead
come on, bro.
Dead ass. No, so see, here's the problem. Here's the thing, and I think, and in all seriousness, I think it's a cultural mix, like right there, because growing up, like if you was to fucking do stuff like that growing up, where Like that would immediately have a fight because it's a trust thing. Like I have to trust you to watch my back. So if you do things like that, and I'm like, you're supposed to be my man, and I can't trust you in certain things. No, it's because it's a fact of life. At the end of the fucking day, Nick, you always need the people around you to be trustworthy. You always need to know this person has my back. This person would never do it. Things like that. If you make me think things that's not really there, and I'm thinking something, and my guard is down because my guard is supposed to be down with you because you're my family, that makes me feel some type of way. Dead ass. Because I'm supposed to trust you. I'm supposed to know that you got my back, that you would never do something. Like, I'm never going to be confused with you. I'm not supposed to constantly think about if this is the right move around you or not. And that's a safety thing. That's not just like a person that, it could sound violent, but like, I don't trust everybody. So if I can't trust you, I can't fuck with you.
So we make you feel unsafe. You don't feel safe around us.
If you did some shit like that to me, then it's like, what else are you gonna lie about? And I don't like that fucking question in my head with people.
Yeah,
well, because that's the point. Personally, I let my guard down with you. So the thing with Dre, baby, it's not that I was offended. Like I never fucking thought about it because why would I think about it? Because I trust you. So if somebody in my life is having an important moment, I trust the people around me to tell me so I can celebrate with them. Right. Why would I think about anything else when I have 100 other fucking things to think about? Why would I think about what my friends are doing to me?
I realize this. The only reason why they fuck with you is because you react this way.
And here's why I'm saying to you, if it went too far, I would stop fucking with you at the end of the day because there is levels to it. Even I have my levels and I have my rules like that.
So we can't ever make you connect with somebody and then make you think they died. That's the limit right there.
That's fucked up.
That's the one.
You shouldn't do that to nobody. But just don't touch certain things. Nah.
Okay. That's
I mean, bringing up the cultural aspect of it. You know, I think there's a certain point to that.
Bro, I don't think any culture wants to be lied. I don't think anybody wants to be lied to. I don't think it's a culture.
Let me finish.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying then.
No.
What she was going to say about it.
I mean, my dad's family, I mean, that's all they did was pranks.
That's right.
I mean, especially, and you know, then my dad told me all the stories, you know. I mean, my dad did some things that, you know, I don't even want to say on the air. But like... Yeah. Like one of the stories, my Uncle Paul thought it would be funny to tie this metal cable across the road. Oh. So when a car would come by, so he's going to walk into his paper route, and my grandfather got up early to go to work, and he saw Paul doing his paper route, and he's like, "Oh, you're almost done. Let me bring you home." So Paul throws the last paper and he gets in the car and his father starts heading home and he's like, no, I'll just walk. Because you forgot that you put that cable up there. And then he's praying that other car hit it, but they didn't. My grandfather hit that cable with the car and it scratched the paint on the hood. And I mean, these are things that I heard when I was growing up. And I'm not saying it's justifying, but we
didn't grow up in no pranks in our community. There was no pranking.
I think it's not that big of a deal. I can understand why it's a big deal to you.
You didn't grow up with it just a prank, bro?
It's just a prank.
Hell no. What? You want to know what fucking pranking it? Nah, pranking and where in Brooklyn, like niggas was not pranking. If you prank somebody,
I think that's the white half of you that likes to prank. My white half,
the jackass.
I don't think that's the Puerto
Rican if you pranked growing up, you was immediately getting in a fight. If the one time a kid actually did something to me that thought it was funny, my father I came home and was like, yo, where's your sneaker? Oh, they pranked me. And my dad literally said to me, if you don't go back to that school tomorrow and fuck that kid up, I'm gonna fuck you up. That shit is not allowed. That was never allowed. It was no like, nah, bro. Like,
would you say that
that's just not a joke? That's just not something we joke with.
Would you say that Dre comes from the same background as you?
I don't think so, but Dre I don't think so. I don't think Dre has a different...
We did all kind of shit.
What I respect about Dre's family is mad close. Like, mad fucking close. And I always love that about his family. It's like, they're actually really close.
You think Dre's
what? I think they have, like, a really good standard.
I'm talking about the pranking aspect. You're saying where you're from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the whole...
Dre's down the clown, bro.
Dre's down the clown?
I think so. I think
Deadass.
Yeah, we stole all kind of shit from Dre. We did all kind of shit to. I mean, he did it right back. So that is the line. That is the line. We know it now.
Well, that's one of the lines. I mean,
that's one of the lines. Don't.
Also,
my man's telling you don't probe the lines.
Also, don't mold the lines.
Yeah.
But this isn't making sense, man. Because when you first came to school, and every new kid got pranked, and my man was tight. He was angry.
Nah, bro. Deadass. I'm gonna be deadass with you. To this day, if I met somebody that wasn't y'all, I grew up with y'all. If I met somebody that just met me and they would just like to break me, I think
nowadays, like when you grow up, if you met somebody now, that would be insane as an adult.
Like seriously, like I would fuck you up.
That's not as an
I would
adult.
actually really fuck you.
I don't think as an adult you meet somebody and start fucking with them. That's like something.
Like if I go somewhere and I'm drunk and somebody put like at 28, nah, bro, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Somebody put what?
I can't trust you.
Somebody put itching powder in your shoe.
Can't trust you. Can't fuck with you.
Mo, it's not the answer, bro. And you can't win every fight, Mo.
I can win every fight.
So let's.
That's your problem. You think I can't win any? Nah, bro.
I've seen you lose. That's not the way.
Whoa. You said I love when niggas tell. Nigga, I already told when. First of all, don't ever come at me like that, my motherfucking nigga. Like, first of all, my nigga, when I say I lost, I say I lost. When I say I can't take my losses like a real fucking man, I take my fucking losses like a real man. But these fucking wins, nigga, shut the fuck up, because these fucking wins, nigga, these hands. So just because you win, you acting like you don't remember all the W's. So don't come at me like that, nigga.
Bro,
Stop
you
it.
just
Stop
said you
it.
never lost.
Stop it.
And you did.
I actually just said I've lost before.
He said he lost. He said he lost before.
I said that before. I've said that constantly.
Everybody
I never claimed to have a 100-0. Never. I don't believe in always winning. I'm
everybody
saying
lost. The only person that never lost a fight was Pastor, because he only fought once and he beat the shit out of the guy.
No.
Good job,
That's
Pastor.
it. Pastor beat the guy up, and everybody in the whole neighborhood said, "Don't fuck with Rich. Big Rich will fuck you up. He'll slam your head against the floor."
Stop it.
That's because Rich played. That's because Rich. That's because Rich played dirty. Rich took him off guard.
Exercising.
That's if somebody wants, if someone's gonna come at me and want me to fight, that's all I'm gonna do is fight dirty.
That's right. Dirty. That's why they used to call you Dirty Rich.
I can and throw it.
I hear you, Pastor.
That's right.
I just want to I want to just share one observation during this whole exchange that I just caught just a minute ago when EJ put on his jacket.
What's up?
Could you please stand up, open your jacket, and show everybody what your shirt says?
Oh, we saw it.
What is it?
Let the shenanigans begin.
That's right. Let the shenanigans begin. That's his shirt.
That's Pastor. That's what I'm here for. I'm just here to start.
I think that should be the name of this podcast.
The shenanigans.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody lost a fight except Rich. We all can't be like Rich, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna brag that I won.
Brag. Listen. Tell him. Listen. Tell him right now. If you want to get into a brawl and get your ass whipped, you talk to Rich. He'll fuck you up.
Hey, everybody else got a loss over here. You don't got one.
Except Dirty Rich. He'll grab your nutsack. He'll poke you in the eye.
Dirty dick.
You listen. If Rich cuts you off in traffic, feel free to follow him where he's supposed to be. Get out. Put your dukes up. Try it out. He'll fuck you up. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, when we was in Philly, he scared a man.
Well, I thought it was a woman.
Was it a?
He scared a man. Oh, I wasn't there for that.
No, you wasn't there for the Philly.
Well, let's not bring that. Let's not bring any of that up. Let's not bring that up. Let's not
blow his.
I just remember the one. I'm not even gonna say what happened. I remember the one where I thought a wrench was gonna fly out of the window. That's the one. That was my favorite one. I was like,
Pastor.
Well, let me tell you, if that person would have came out of the car, Dirty Rich.
Yeah.
That's it. You would have scratched him. Everybody's okay. Everybody's all right. Listen.
It's
Pros
all
are
funny
right.
games.
Everybody's
Eddie, you want to go in a boxing match? Me and you?
I'll fucking fight you right now with no boxing gloves. What the fuck?
Me and you. We'll go in a ring next time. We'll find a ring. We'll box.
This is going to be our first Gritty Nose Best boxing event?
I will fuck you up, Mo.
I will fuck you up, Eddie.
All right, looks like we got our next segment for the 6-hour spectacular. We got the big boxing match. We got the boxing match, refereed by Rich.
All I know, Mo, is I want you to go to your doctor to make sure you can do this before we even do anything.
Oh, man. I need you to check your lungs, you bitch.
They're fine. They're fine.
Well, okay, you can't make that comment. You both are in the same boat with that.
I still exercise, actually.
You're in the same boat, though.
I actually jog.
Cigarettes don't care.
So what's up?
Cigarettes don't care. They'll still blacken your shit up.
Oh yeah,
What's
I
up?
forgot.
And
You
it's so-
smoke
hey.
too. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you both smoke menthol.
Hey,
Yeah.
Both
That's our
smoke.
Tearing up your
I'm still
lungs.
running. He hasn't ran in like
I don't
You
run.
running?
12 years.
You still you running around? Where you running
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be running.
Run
in
out
that
at
ring,
night, bro.
at?
You're gonna run into this nuts, nigga.
You're gonna run straight out the ring. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh my god! Are we gonna have to book we're gonna have to book time at a boxing gym in Myrtle Beach?
Yep.
I will mangle you, bro.
I will fuck you up. I will bite your ear off.
I mean,
Fuck me.
see, now, all right, Pastor.
You'll
calm
bite
down.
his ear
Calm down, Pastor.
Calm down, Dirty Rich,
Calm down.
Dirty Mo, and people are crazy, so don't actually attack Pastor, because you know what? He won't fight you at all. He will enact the power of Jesus. That's what he will do, and he will not
He'll
give you
turn
time
really
to think.
red and set
That's
you
right.
on fire.
But if that doesn't work, Dirty Rich will come out. Okay, but do not attack Pastor. Do not.
Please don't.
But we may have a big. What do you feel about this new development, Pastor? We may have a boxing match.
Pastor, hold on, Pastor. Can you be my ring man, my corner man?
I don't think that's appropriate.
I want.
I don't think that's appropriate.
That's not right. He's
That's not
my pastor.
appropriate.
You can't just like.
That's Mo's pastor.
Oh, first of all,
Find your own fucking
you don't go
pastor.
to church anymore. You're a pastor.
I still serve God, unlike you.
You don't go to church no more.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, you haven't gone to church anymore.
There's no
That's-
church building.
There was 2 times you didn't go to church because
Look at
of
you. See?
because of a night of
Yeah, I wanted to drive and get
it was
me.
a night of exploits.
You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. You need pastor to help you out. That's all right.
You can, man, but okay, but you gotta have Clay as your cornerman. You can't throw Clay to the
That's
side.
crazy.
You know, Clay's all scientific. He'll know what to put on your face to do. He'll know all kind of stuff.
Man, my man's gonna be a top-notch cut fixer for sure.
Yeah, he'll know how to do all that stuff. I think I don't know.
This is good. We got.
Are we gonna have a contract signing? Like what's going on, Rich?
Bro, it's already confirmed, bro. We both.
Oh
agreed just
my
now.
god. Uh-oh. 6 hour
We
spectacular.
gotta just do this.
It went from death tenders to fists. Where can we actually do this though? In your backyard?
Next time you guys come down here.
In your backyard?
I guess so.
Cheryl's
It's
not
pretty
gonna
small.
Cheryl's gonna let that happen?
Who cares?
By the time she won't even know until it's over.
We'll have the proper eyewear and everything.
You both will be signing contracts so that I don't get sued. Number one.
Yeah.
If I was gonna sue you, I would have already sued you, bro. After that gummy
No,
bear. After
Mo
that gummy
would've
bear
sued me.
shenanigans, I would've sued
Oh
you.
yeah, the gummy bear.
I had
Yeah. The gummy
Nah,
bear.
fuck it. I suffered the most in this dealing with this show.
I think that's true. Emotionally too.
Emotionally,
Emotionally,
physically,
for real.
mental.
Well, so we this is
He needs a
insane.
mental health day. Can you give Mo a mental health day?
He had like 3 days. He
I
had like
a
3 weeks
a
off.
lot of mental health day.
He had 3 weeks off. He wasn't even on the. He was on the show like 1 time this month, I think, or like last month. He had like 3 weeks off. He's back. Look at him. He looks sharp. Pastor just said it. The guy looks great. So when
Let's see how your jabs are.
So-
Your jabs.
so-
Oh, they're great, nigga. What's up?
so what you guys will be training for this, or will you go be going into this
I've
cold?
been training. What's up?
Oh,
DJ.
Hey, Jay, if you think jogging's enough, then that's fine by me. You think run around the block a couple of times could help you throw hands. Fine. I won't stop.
I saw those hooks you throw.
But me,
Not
if
too hard to
I'm
dodge.
right, I might go to the gym. I might join a boxing gym for real.
Yeah, let's go.
Really,
Are we gonna
I
we
got
gonna
one
we're
down
gonna
the
get
block for me,
sponsors for
bitch.
everybody? Somebody's gonna sponsor EJ. Somebody's gonna sponsor Crow.
I don't even need a sponsor. I just go. I'll pay my own way.
Wow.
I'm the real goat. I'm gonna get custom trunks and all that.
All right.
We
I'm gonna say Eclipse on the
now
side.
is this gonna be done with headgear or no headgear?
Fucking,
Ain't no headgear,
shorts
bitch.
with crows
Oh, it's not an
Where it's
amateur
called
bout. This is a
murder
pro.
in the
This is a
back.
pro bout.
There's no headgear, bro. This is professional.
Nah, you gotta have
out here,
headgear.
bro.
We visually impaired. We can't be that stupid.
Oh, so Mo's saying headgear.
Nah.
Mo's saying
You gotta have
headgear. I say
I ain't
headgear.
tryna have
I
that.
say
All right,
headgear.
headgear.
Thomas, get the headgear.
I say
Mo.
headgear. I don't
Nah,
want
I'm
to
not
deal
trying
with.
to
I don't
make
want y'all
any-
getting
myself blind
CTE.
or you blind.
Listen.
Okay,
If we don't both agree on no headgear, then I guess we need headgear.
You need
now.
headgear.
We have to have headgear.
You need
Come on
headgear.
now.
Nah, I was gonna throw hands with no headgear.
You stupid for that. Let's
Wow.
not do that.
Wow.
Bro, this ain't no training. This ain't no training match. Bro, this is for real.
It's still for real, even with
We
the
got the lunch
headgear.
on. It's all right. We'll be okay.
We can go. Yeah, we can do.
not
If
gonna lie,
UFC,
though, bro.
if the UFC is paying for it, bro, no headgear.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me and Clay were like, we're watching some boxing shit. We were looking it up, like how many eye injuries boxers get, and it's like 60% of boxers get injuries for, like that mangle their eyes, bro. So.
I bet.
Yeah, let's not do that to us.
Maybe the headgear is best.
You're getting people that could punch the force of a sledgehammer aiming for your face. Like, how could it not? Your orbital bone is smashed. Like,
your eye sockets and
mangled.
shit.
Let's not do that.
Pastor, what do you feel about this new development? Are you with this? Or are you against? You look like you're against it. You look nervous.
Let me say I'm not for it.
It's all for fun, Pastor. We don't hate each other.
We'll do it for charity.
To say that I'm against it. There's 2 adult men here that can make their own decisions.
It's just like I love to see it.
I will say.
He doesn't want to say that, but that's what he's thinking.
I will say that although I would not want to see 2 of my best friends fight as a person, but as a podcast, as a CEO,
as a content creator,
I am rubbing my hands together.
you are going to be eating good when this guy.
But for the record, my personal half is outweighing the podcaster half for sure. I don't know if I could even. I might have to not even. I might be like, oh, I can't even look. I might not be able to look.
We're gonna have headgear. I think the headgear is gonna make it better.
Despite what some of you may believe, I think that would be harder for me, kind of hard for me to watch.
But we need a rep, man. We need somebody to stop us. We need somebody to count down.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Well,
oh man, so I'm the ref.
How many rounds?
Yes,
you can't be the ref.
involved somehow.
You can't be the ref.
Mo said I can't be a ref.
3 rounds.
Who are we gonna get to? Who are we gonna get to actually ref? We don't got the budget.
Easy. I'll pay somebody $200.
Cameraman.
Clay's gonna be. Well, we need a whole team.
We need somebody that actually knows the fucking rules. I'm not boxing with somebody with a bunch of people that don't fucking know the rules. This is stupid.
God,
Do you not know the rules?
I know the rules. I just can't do it while I'm fucking fighting you. That's
true. My man's gonna judge. My man's gonna be a judge too while he's getting hit in the head. Pastor, we'll have to discuss.
You can't be punching in the back of the head now.
We'll have to discuss finances for this. We'll have to discuss location. We will have to throw this straight into litigation. We have 6 months till the 6-hour spectacular. That is where this has to happen. There's no other place for this to happen.
So what you're saying is you guys are going to come down here in 6 months, give or take.
We'll be down there before 6 months. We'll be down there before 6 months. Probably. Depends on what everybody's schedule is like. But I'm sure the audience is just salivating at the thought of this. Wow. Absolutely insane. The Crow going head-to-head with EJ in a violent encounter. As Mo loves to say, he loves the violence. Mo's always threatening somebody, so now it's time for him to put into action.
It's time, bro.
And it's time for him to beat the shit out of
It's time for the fucking crows to fly. It's time for fucking murder.
We're gonna have to do a press conference. I mean, it's got to be big. We got to do. It's got to get crazy.
If you lose, I don't want to hear. Yo, I only let you win because I love you, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, he'll never do that. This is attempted murder Mo.
I'm fucking winning.
This is attempted murder Mo we're talking about. He's gonna start seeing red.
Are we gonna have folding chairs and tables underneath the ring?
Yeah. No, Pastor just got finished watching the last WWE match. He's a little tuned into WWE too much right now. Man. Yeah.
That might be the next event though. After boxing.
Yeah, we're gonna put Mo through a flaming table. Well, we'll get on this. Stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned for this. Wow, did not expect that to end like that at all.
It escalated quickly.
Well, it didn't. Yeah, it escalated pretty quickly. Let's escalate to our final segment here. Okay. So
do we want to mention the?
Let's not. Let's bring it back. We got a second. We got another grievance here.
We have another grievance.
It was the fucking complaint department today.
That was
inundated with complaints.
It was brought up to me by a fan of the show,
Kathleen,
that she took exception to Gritty and Mo in the last podcast and their reaction and commentary on vegans.
Which I don't remember the exact quote, but I know. Mo said vegans are insane, and then I said yes, but not all. Something of that.
And so this fan said that vegans are very nice people, and they're not crazy.
You can be nice and still be insane.
Okay, yeah.
And that to the am I an a-hole that was read on the air, that the woman, the vegan that hosted Thanksgiving, to have the dead carcass of an animal on her dining room table would be a complete offense. So
let me address that real quick.
Wait, hold
no,
on.
Because I'm going to lose my train of thought. I'm going to lose my train of thought because this is quick.
Okay, all right.
In that am I the asshole, that person went to Thanksgiving at a meat eater's house years prior over and over again. So she was in the vicinity of many dead carcasses. So it was fine in that moment, but it's not fine when it comes to your house. Insane. Stop it. Ridiculous.
Now you know you're retarded.
Commence.
Well, I asked permission of the CEO of Gritty Knows Best if I could prepare a statement on behalf of GKB, Gritty Knows Best.
It's going to be Gritty Knows Boxing in a couple months.
I'm going to read it, and then the CEO will make his own remarks.
Well, let's just say you're going to speak for yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. This is the statement. Well, I'm reading on the behalf of the Gritty Knows Best show.
Okay, so we'll have to approve it tonight after you're done. Let's see where we stand when you're done.
The Gritty Knows Best show would like to clarify that no one intended to imply that one's choice of eating vegan and living a vegan lifestyle immediately implies mental illness, unreasonability, nor poor judgment. GKB assumes that vegans probably have somewhat of a personality and might contribute to society.
I would agree.
I agree.
And I would say that I did not say, read that beginning about the insanity or something like that. Read that beginning again.
So Gritty Knows Best show would like to clarify that no one intended to imply that one's choice of eating vegan and living a vegan lifestyle immediately implies mental illness.
Great. Okay. I like that you said immediately because I have something to say about that.
It's a gradual decline, I think, in mental health.
EJ is exactly correct. Ding, 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 ding. It is a gradual decline because the B12 deficiency is causing your brain to rot. And I've seen this in many different videos of ex-vegans saying that they were severely deficient in B12 and they had a lot of brain fog and there was a lot of mental difficulties going on with them because they were deficient in certain vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. So it is not a rapid or immediate. It is exactly what EJ said. It is slowly happens. Okay. Now let me just say this. Okay.
I think meat is great, and you'll never see any kind of carnivores saying, "Hey, I want to be a million." There ain't no vegan lions around. So.
I know one vegan, I think, and she's great. So I did not say all vegans because she's not insane. She's not insane. She's been vegan for a while. She's no signs of being insane. She's very reasonable.
And I did take back and say that I do know a vegan that I love. So she's awesome.
But man, have I seen
you love her, you take it back.
Man, have I seen a plethora of vegans who don't have 2 cents to rub together. For instance, the ones that put their necks, they ran into the I can't remember exactly what kind of machine, but I think we've all seen this video. It's from like almost had to be 7 years ago by now, when they went into the slaughterhouse and they all put like their heads in this machine that was gonna like kill the cattle, and the machine turned on. And then they all immediately started shitting themselves. Please, get us out. I was like, listen, run it. You want it to be in there, right? You want it to be in there, right? Run that shit. What fucking idiot would put their life at risk like that? For what? These people, and they're also like halting. Like, these people have jobs to do. These people are not at the head of the organization. These people just want to get their jobs done. So, I mean, listen, That was absurd. You put your life at risk, and you also probably almost traumatized every worker there who almost saw you all get decapitated. That was Exhibit A. Exhibit B, if you look on YouTube, there's so many compilations of vegans where like their teeth rotting, their skin is green, their fucking eyes are falling out of their head because they don't have these certain vitamins, minerals, and nutrients and everything. They're like emaciated. I know one of the popular vegan YouTubers sadly passed away not too long ago.
I'm not condoning cannibalism, but you guys remember that rugby team?
What is happening?
So this rugby team was flying to a different country to participate in a tournament or something. And the plane crashed, right? So they still had some food from the plane, from the wreckage. They had nuts and stuff, but they were running out of food. They ate all their food. They're dying. And there were already people that died from like exposure to because they crashed in like a snowy mountain. So there's already people that died from exposure. And listen, meat is meat, bro. Like, you ain't gonna survive eating no nuts and berries, boy. Grab a leg and start eating.
How do we jump from talking about vegans to plane crashes that require people to eat other people to survive?
What I'm saying is meat is necessary to keep you going. Because those people that did make that sacrifice to eat those other people, they're alive.
If the plane crashed at a tropical island, they would have been eating coconuts.
Until they ran out of coconuts. And then what do you do? Now you got to eat people. Now you got to eat meat. Those vegans would be done. They would have died and been eaten.
Listen, I've seen so many insane vegan videos with like, they're like, there's the ones that are fruitarian, so they eat like a 20, like dead ass, like a 15 banana shake in the morning, which is like 1,000 grams of sugar to start your day. And they just eat sugar all day. They just eat straight up fruit all day, and they're spending like thousands of dollars on fruit. Listen, I respect the dedication, but it doesn't make sense to me. The lifestyle does not make sense to me.
People like the big people that are vegans that are like, you know, like people see them around and stuff like that. I don't think they're good spokespeople for vegans, you know?
No.
Like the one guy that went on Dr. Phil, that freak.
I don't remember who that is. I don't know who that is.
The vegan messiah. He's like, yeah, I'm Jesus. Like, I'm a vegan Jesus. I'm
That's
like,
what? The B12 is lacking in his mind, lacking in his brain.
Oh, yeah.
Guy thinks he's Jesus now because he's eating plants all day.
The vegan messiah.
I mean, listen, shout out to the vegans, but we said what we said. The same way I still stand by most nurses are crazy. I stand by that. And I love that. I loved that fucking episode where I said that, and everybody looked at me like I guess Pastor looked at me like I was crazy, right? Because we were reading an article about a woman who fucked the patient and he died, right? He died on the scene, and she was like fucking him in a car or something like that. And I said, well, you know, nurses are notoriously kind of crazy. They're out there. They're always cheating on their husbands or their spouses. They're always. I mean, almost every person I've met that's a nurse or studying to be a nurse is a screw loose, okay? And I got a screw loose, so it takes one to know one, okay? I'm not above them. I'm just saying it takes one to know one. So then,
I think everybody could use a steak.
Pastor's like, no way, you can't say stuff like that.
I can't.
I said, pull up the picture of the broad, right? She looked like this. Her eyes were popping out of her freaking head. I said, hello? You think I just talk to talk, bro? You think I just talk to just hear my own self? No. Shout out to the nurses. You're doing great things.
There's always a few in every bunch.
No.
We love the nurses, but the nurses are freaks, and they have always been freaks.
That's right. Listen, ain't
nothing wrong. And that's not opinion. They even did a whole study about this, and the most freakiest people and the nurses were on the top. So
listen, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just it's the way it is.
I think being a vegan is good, but I also think, you know, every 5 years, eat a steak or something.
Yeah, I eat a steak every day. Every single day. You know when I ate a steak? I ate a steak on Thanksgiving. I didn't even eat a turkey. You like that? How do you feel about that? I ate a nice steak wrapped in bacon with lobster tail, stuffing, boom, bang, boom. Made it all myself.
You know what? At least you had stuffings, and at least you called it Thanksgiving. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's right. Colonial Day. What do we call it? Colonization Day.
Happy Colonization Day.
Right. So, although I personally did not eat a turkey, there were about 46 million people eating turkeys this year. That's what they say. About 46 million turkeys go to slaughter to hit our table. All right, the vegans are losing their mind about that right now. They can't even believe it, but it's true. So at the end of the episode, I asked Pastor, and I think it's in the episode, I believe this question was in the episode, was if Biden did the annual White House turkey pardon. If you don't know what that is, it's when the president comes out, there's two turkeys, there's a turkey, a vice turkey, and they basically get spared that year and for the rest of their lives. They get spared. They go to like a farm or some kind of nice little resort for them where they get to hang out. And every year they pardon two turkeys so they can live the rest of their lives and be nice and free. So I had asked Pastor, did the turkey pardon happen? And actually it happened that day. It was like hours before we got on air. So we watched it. And I thought, this is a thought I would think. I go, what if we just watched every turkey pardon that ever happened, and we review every president's turkey pardon? We're not going to go through every one, but we're going to go through every president who has done a turkey pardon, and we will rate and review them on their pardon, okay?
And you know what? Every president doesn't say happy holidays. They say happy Thanksgiving.
That's right. That's right. In every video, it said happy Thanksgiving.
I'm not going to let it go, Mo. I won't.
Pastor, you gotta be the guy to throw dates out there. Oh, this time happened at this one. This guy was in 01. I don't know any of that shit. All right, but I got a little fact for yous before we get this going. All right. So when we first started, I was like, oh my God, like, what are we gonna? How far are we gonna have to go back on this turkey pardon? Are we gonna have to go back to JFK? Are we gonna see turkey pardons that were written in ink pen and we just have to read them out loud? Like, when did this begin? Well, little history I watched in a video. Apparently, the first ever turkey pardon happened back in Abe Lincoln's time. Abe Lincoln's son, they had a turkey for Christmas. And the kid said, no, please. He was probably a vegan or something. He's like, please, Dad, please, a turkey. Please save it. And Abe was like, well, I'm Honest Abe. Of course I have to save this turkey for you, son. So Honest Abe saved the turkey. But that was not the official White House turkey pardon or even Thanksgiving turkey pardon. That was the first time a turkey has been pardoned by a president. The first time a turkey was pardoned by a president for Thanksgiving was JFK. But it was still not like the first official turkey pardon. Now, Reagan came out, did a photo op with a turkey every, how many years was he in? 4? Yeah, about 4 years, right? 8. Okay, 8. He came out and did like a little photo op with a turkey that didn't go to slaughter, but it wasn't the official turkey pardon. It wasn't until George H.W. Bush, everybody's favorite, came along and he said, no. We are going to do an official tissue turkey pardon where you do the speech, we pet the turkey, and that's who did it. But we're gonna start with Reagan because he did he did the prequel. He was the prequel. He kind of did a turkey pardon, so we're gonna review his turkey pardon. Now, Pastor, you were there when we watched this, so we're gonna start with we're gonna go from Reagan all the way to Biden. All right, so everybody relax.
So wait, hold on real quick, because I did hear that Honest Abe's son got him to do that. But I also heard there was another president later on that was supposed to pardon a turkey, and I can't remember his name, but he said no.
It was
he refused.
Yeah, Trump said it. Trump said it. Who was before JFK?
Was
Pastor?
it Truman?
Truman.
Yeah.
Truman.
Yeah. Harry Truman was like, I'm not pardoning it, bro. I'm eating this motherfucker.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you want these turkeys? He was like, yeah, these are going to be awesome. They're going to taste great.
These are my dinner. Hello.
Yeah, these are going to be great. That's pretty much what he said. The quote was like, yo, these are going to be really useful tomorrow. Like, they're dead. Pretty much what he said. But Reagan had a heart. He had always like, no. We're going to let some of you slide. All right? So now, what I thought was interesting about Reagan was the first one that Pastor and I witnessed. It was almost like a podcast, actually. And it was the only one in history that was like this. Because Reagan went up to the microphone. They're in the Rose Garden. And Reagan is at the microphone with the farmer, the turkey farmer, I guess, his son, the wife, and they're just talking shop. And the farmer's like, hey, my son was in the car the other day, and he was talking about your policies. Kid's like 8 years old or something like that. He's talking about your policies. Everybody's laughing. They're telling stories. They're just on a hot mic. There's no real official thing going on. He just kind of walked out and they start talking like Joe Rogan or something. So, and then he tells a story. He's like, hey, you know, last year I cut a turkey, but I cut my finger and there was blood all over the turkey. And everybody was like, oh my God, Reagan, he's so funny. So it was actually kind of just like, it's kind of like ASMR or something. Me and Pastor just listening to this like, wow, we're just listening to if Reagan had a podcast, this is what it would be like. Exactly. There was no speeches to be had for any of them that I've seen. I didn't see every one of them. I don't think every one of them were up for consumption. I've seen like maybe 3 or 4. But Pastor, you can speak to this aspect of it. There was a lot of hoopla from the media. They were constantly bombarding him with what about the prisoners in Cuba? What about the inflation crisis? You were a big fan of this, weren't you?
Well, I was just we looked at the date at the one video, and it was 1988. And I mean, at the end of his 8 years, Reagan was pretty fried. I mean, as far as, he had Alzheimer's. There were times where his advisors, had to just point him to the podium and just say this.
Just say Happy Thanksgiving. He said, "Oh, Happy Holidays." I was like, no.
This is a president that was dealing with a press that was still run by journalists instead of stenographers for the CIA and the Democratic Party.
Whoa! Heavy accusation. Dirty Rich playing dirty.
Back, Dirty Dick.
Damn, Dirty Dick. Wow.
And
this isn't no name yet.
They were firing questions. I mean, I sound like I'm a Republican. Just let everybody know I have equal disdain for both parties. But I mean, I got to hand it to Reagan. He was handling the press. He was handling real questions, fired at him at the turkey pardon, and you just don't see that. You haven't seen that for the last 20 years.
How did he handle it exactly? I don't remember what he said. Did he address them? I don't remember.
No, he didn't really address them.
Yeah, he just kind of brushed them off, right?
He just let him roll. He just let him roll. But and he smiled and he just kept it moving. Yeah. He didn't get his back up. He didn't, Well,
I bet he was smiling at the end because he didn't know what was going on. At the end, he probably didn't know what was going on, so that was probably easy.
But it didn't seem that way though.
Oh, he knew. You think?
Because the one that we watched was from, I think, 87.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, I was kind of a big fan of, even though that in my household, the feelings toward Reagan were very negative. I was probably. I was in junior high and high school when Reagan was president, and the one thing that you can't take away from Reagan when it comes to my perception is that even though I was aware I didn't like a lot of his politics, I felt like he was in control of the country and that he could get on TV and make us feel like everything was going to be okay.
Right. And he made you feel that way watching the turkey pardon.
Well, I didn't see the turkey pardon then. But,
I mean, now. You felt okay watching that? You felt like, wow.
Not necessarily. But when he would get on to TV and talk about the
was he the one that used to read books to the kids on TV?
What's that?
Was he the one that used to read comics to the kids on TV? Because I was listening to a podcast with somebody, a veteran from D-Day, and he was saying when he grew up, it couldn't have been that because it was. You weren't.
No, that was FDR.
Oh, okay. Now FDR, let me just get this straight. Let me talk because Dirty Dick is over here telling me the press is doing the right thing. Listen, save that bullshit for any other event. You're gonna see the president like the next day. He's always out. He's always in front of a mic. Relax. This is about Thanksgiving. The attention should be on the turkey. We are pardoning a turkey. We are saving a life. And you want to know about hostages in Cuba? Are you fucking for real? No.
Of course.
That can wait a day.
The president of the United States.
That can wait.
He's a public servant.
The
turkey got
hours.
Stay in the spotlight. And now it's time to take the opportunity to ask this public servant some questions.
Let me tell you what I'm glad about. Let me tell you what I'm glad about.
Those reporters are ruining Thanksgiving for everybody.
Let me tell you what I'm glad about. Yeah, they were ruining it.
You don't have the context that I have growing up. That's when true. The press was the press. When they did their job.
Let me tell you something. It's a holiday. You're supposed to feel warm and nice and comfortable. Last thing I want to hear about is hostages, inflation, catastrophe. It's a 10-minute event. Turkey. You can't hold it together for 10 minutes. Now, let me tell you this. After that all that shit shut down. They must have threw him out. That never happened again. After those 8 years, they said, if you don't come in here, if you don't come in and act correct, you're out of here. Because they were straight after that. And that's what I wanted to see. So now let's fast forward. Oh, well, let me give you the rating. So I'm going to say I give Reagan a 1. All right? I mean, it could have been a freaking 0. The guy didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. All right? But I'm going to give him a 1 because he was pretty much the first guy. He was cordial with the crew. He was out there talking to people, mingling. So I'll give him a 1. I feel like it's a fair shake, no?
A 1 out of what?
1 out of 5.
That's crazy.
I'm ranking these guys different.
What are you doing?
I'm saying that Reagan in my rating is tied for first place.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, he didn't even say anything. So he came out and just came out and looked around. I was like, hey, hello.
I like the way he handled the press.
Hello, everybody. By saying nothing? You said he didn't say anything. If you're on the side of the press, wouldn't you want answers?
Like I think nobody got a lot of answers for a lot of those questions, but
whose side are you on?
In the moment, with politics aside, I enjoyed watching that.
Give me a number.
5, obviously.
Oh, is it 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the OG. Big Daddy George H.W., the guy that said, you know what? We're really making this a show now. We're making this a show. Mm-hmm. So the first thing I said, as I said, he's an OG. So to me, I'm going to throw this out there right now. He's automatically getting a point for that, no matter what he does. So whatever his rating is at the end, it's already bumped up a point. So that's letting you know that's factored in already. He gets a point.
So what you're saying is if he has a 3, it's really a 4?
Well, I'm going to say at the end that whatever I say at the end is the number.
Gotcha.
If I say it's a 4, he had a 3, but yeah, the 4 is because he started. Yes, you're exactly correct.
Gotcha.
So I thought the speeches were top notch. I thought it was, when you compare it to stuff that came maybe later, it's not as amazing. But when I watched it in order pretty much. So I like the speeches. I mean, he was out there. He didn't make a big fuss about it. It wasn't a big scene. It was pretty quick stuff. He's basically just highlighted what I really liked about it was he highlighted everybody that's suffering in the country, people that are in pain, people that are broke, the homeless, blah, blah, blah. He's talking about American values, where Americans was supposed to be like this. I felt like a real proud American watching these speeches is what I'm saying. This was some presidential shit I was watching, all right? I had my hand on my damn chest. I said, this guy is a president. El Jefe is in front of me right now. I thought the speeches were good. It wasn't anything too long. I think he hit everything he needed to hit. The troops, the veterans, this, that, the suffering.
To be fair, I feel like everybody covers that though.
Well, he was the OG. He was the OG.
Oh, come on.
All right, listen. What I also liked is that he mingled with the crowd, and he was the first guy to bring the school kids up to let them pet the turkey. I thought that was a very nice gesture. He said, let me get two kids from the elementary school. They came up, they pet the turkey, and he spent time with the crowd. He didn't run away. Oh my God. He was like, hey, how's it going over here? What's going on over there? Hey, you doing good in school? What's going on? I mean, he was mingling with the press, as Pastor liked. He was mingling with the press. He was mingling with the people for a good amount of time. I would say. So I enjoyed watching him just kind of kick it with the crew, kick it with the crowd at the end. I thought he was really working the people. That was good. And at the end of the first one, he said he was going to go to, I think, Saudi Arabia to have Thanksgiving dinner with the troops. I mean, how much more can you ask for in a fucking speech? Okay? The guy nailed it.
On the turkey.
Well, he did focus on the turkey, obviously. He petted the turkey. He did that. And so I thought he was great. It wasn't perfect. I'm going to say it's a 4.7 for me. I think he's way up there.
Whoa.
Very proud. Very proud of HW. I literally don't know anything about him other than that.
I've only seen 2 of his turkey pardons, but I think he gets like a 2.
All right. You think you get the 2? Pastor, what do you think?
I give him a 4. He is in second place.
Okay. All right.
He hit all the marks. He said all the right things.
That's right.
But as those of us that were alive when he was president, everything was very mechanical. I am going to sign the proclamation now.
Stop.
And then he walks over to the desk. Picks up the pen.
No, don't disrespect El Jefe.
But it was very presidential.
That's right.
So he gets a 4. He's in second place for me.
All right. I threw a 0.7. So really, he was a 3.7 to be real.
Gotcha.
But he got the 4 because he's OG Bush. Let's move on to everybody's favorite, Clinton. He took some time out of his busy schedule of getting sucked off to go pardon a turkey. Everybody, I mean, that's how he should have started his speeches. I'm coming out here, and I could be getting my dick sucked right now, but I'm pardoning the turkey. Unlike the blowjobs that he was probably getting, this was not magical. This was This was whatever. It was filler. It was like, borderline boring. He
was a drained man. What do you expect from somebody who's drained out?
Drained, all right.
What did you say, EJ?
Of his natural juices.
I mean, it was a solid 3, right? Nothing more, nothing less. He hit the points. I kind of feel the way Pastor said about HW. You kind of hit the points, but to me, I didn't feel it. He didn't feel presidential. There was no showmanship with the turkey. I wasn't really invested in this pardon. In any of his, I watched all of them. I watched all 8 of them. All right? It was decent. It was good. Nothing crazy. Pastor, go ahead. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. There was one instance I thought was funny, though. And I gave him actually I gave him a 3.1, actually. Sorry. Because of this one clip. He had some kind of throat issue going on one year. I never seen this in any of the other turkey parties. He must have been sick that day, but my man was cracking up.
I want to, first of all, thank the chairman of the National Turkey Federation, Jim Cooper, and his family for bringing the turkey here, and Joel Brandenburg, the executive director. I want to thank the volunteers and young people from the Big Brothers and the Big Sisters program. I am going to keep at least, excuse me.
Yo, that is so you, Mo.
I had to clear my throat, though. That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
I deadass had to clear my throat.
Bro. But I gave him the extra point, not point, but what is it, like extra 0.1? Because I'm like, you know what? You powered through it. You did your best. You didn't bitch out of the pardon. I gave him an extra 0.1 for that. And I thought it was a funny little video. Go ahead, Pastor. Sorry to cut you off.
Well, he's in last place for me.
Whoa.
I mean, whenever I say, let me just give you let me give you the backstory. When he was president, I accepted him as president, hook, line, and sinker. I thought he was the best president we ever had. Damn. And then when I started realizing what a con artist he and his wife are, and then as the years went by,
talk about turkeys.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
of course, we're gonna get the political
I'm approaching
background.
this with a lot of bias, because I think he's the worst president of my lifetime, and that we're suffering economically and judiciously because of his policies.
Damn.
And militaristically.
Damn.
So all I saw in his turkey pardons was a guy that is self-centered and full of himself, and didn't really give a hoot about anybody there or the turkeys. Couldn't fake it, and I don't like him, and he gets one.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's why I didn't feel the magic, because he wasn't faking. He didn't feel it, like you said. Maybe that's what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Because it felt very robotic to me. It was just like whatever. Like it was like, you know, you ever seen the Hall of Presidents in Disney? It was like one of those guys. Like you ever seen like the little robots?
He already told you he never been to Disney.
Well, I don't know if you ever seen a video or something. That's like one of the first things ever was the Hall of Presidents. That was there before I think Disney even, like they put that in one of the fairs or some shit like that. I don't know if you ever seen it. But so Pastor gives it a 1. You know, I can't argue with that. I wasn't really, I gave him a 3.1 because I think he did his job, you know, and a 3 to a 5 is still a long way to go. So now let's get down to Little Bush. Got GW in 01, and he was there for 8 years, correct?
8 years, yeah.
I did
8
see
long,
one of these as a kid.
8 long years. Yeah, because this is about the time we became conscious of like
Yep.
anything, right? Yeah, GW was the first president I remember. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. You know, another one. Nothing stunning. Nothing stunning at all.
was
I
very
mean, boring is correct. And let me say this. I wrote this down. Not a fan of the voice. Not a fan of the vibe. I don't like the vibe. I was not vibing with him. You know, the kids they go by vibe. I'm going by the vibe.
He always felt so slimy to me.
I only saw 2 of them, but I didn't like him either.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, I think I will say this: two shining remarks, 2 positives. From the first one to the last one, definitely improved. I feel like he gave it more on the last couple. I felt like he, you know, was a little more of a showman. He kind of was more of a presenter, I think, at the end. And I liked his final speech, actually, because he was the only president that I witnessed that gave a speech about what they were thankful for. He listed, you know, his wife, his kids, you know, weapons of mass destruction, all kind of stuff. He was thankful for, you know, oil, Saudi oil, all kind of stuff. He was going crazy up there, you know.
Love all the diamonds I stole from Africa.
Yeah, you know, he's like, you know, Saddam, we're coming for you. He was going crazy. I loved it. I thought that was a good speech, and I said, you know what? I'm feeling you on the last one, GW. You've improved. You are definitely most improved player of the year, but that does not exempt you from getting a 2.8. You're done. You're done. You didn't learn from your daddy. What do you think about him?
1.5 would have been fair enough.
I gave him a 2 based on that last speech.
See, that was what the 0.8 was for me. I would have been a 2 if that last speech didn't come in. That's what the 0.8 was for me. It was like
I only saw 2 of them, but I gave him a 2 also.
He was an interesting president. He should be in jail for war crimes.
This is supposed to be a fun holiday. God, man.
Well, you know, so he parted a few turkeys.
But that's what this is about.
He killed a million
turkeys.
He killed 1 million people in Iraq for no reason.
Well, if you ask a vegan, the animals are more important anyway. They love the turkey pardon. The vegans go crazy for it.
But he did do a good job on that last turkey pardon.
Oh, you're in agreement.
Pastor, I like that you bring the political stuff to it because we don't know any of that kind of stuff.
We don't know nothing about it.
So we need you here.
We're fools. Well, Mo knows some. Him and Pastor B.
But you know, I mean, when you listen to him talk, I mean, he was president for 8 years. He's still reading word for word off a piece of paper.
Right? Still got scripts.
And he's still stumbling over his words.
I'm thankful for my wife and my children. Like, come on. It's like sometimes like AI is reading it for some of these people. It's like AI would be better. So what'd you say? What'd you say? 2?
2. Yeah.
All right. Well, now let's get to Obama. All right.
I watched these 2.
All of his, and when you guys are done, I want to give my thoughts.
First problem I have with Obama, he missed out a perfect opportunity
To what? Get a black turkey?
He didn't bring a black chicken.
Well, let's.
What happened to the second class bird?
Let's throw this out there. Let's throw this out there before we forget it, because we all took umbrage with this. Why is it every year a white turkey? What is that?
We don't know.
And why is it in all media when they show a turkey, it's a brown turkey?
Right.
It's a brown
but
turkey,
at the White House, it's white.
What's up with that?
It's a white turkey.
I thought that was bullshit. Every year we can't partner.
One.
We can't.
Every single one.
It never failed, ladies and gentlemen. Never failed. It was always a white turkey.
Couldn't even get a fucking.
You know what? Albino turkeys are more rare. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't like it. I don't like
They
it.
cost
Now,
more.
a little backstory
really.
before we continue. For those that maybe never seen these, I'd like that they always there's always two turkeys, and I mean, every president you see, they do like kind of like the same jokes once in a while. Like every president will say the same jokes once at least every year. They're like, oh, there's a second turkey in case anything happens. There's the vice turkey. They always joke about the second turkey.
Why can't that second turkey be brown?
Exactly. But they always give them cute names like Tater, and another one would be Tot. One was Drumstick. There's butter
Honest
and
Abe.
bread.
How you forgetting about
Honest Abe?
Come on,
Honest
that was
Abe.
my favorite one from Obama.
Bro.
Was Honest Abe.
Bro, how many fucking times are we going to get Liberty? Enough with Liberty. It was like 10 times.
Liberty Bell.
Yeah, this was Liberty Bell. And there was so many Liberties. Like, enough with Liberty, bro. I liked Pumpkin. I forgot who pardoned Pumpkin.
What was it? Pumpkin and like papaya? Or
Yeah,
some
pumpkin
other
and
shit?
pie or some shit like that. So I think that's cute. Now, for those that may not know how these turkeys come to be, how they come to prominence and be able to go to the White House, they are handpicked. There's like obviously, they're all white. The brown ones aren't even in the running. This is some racist shit. This is fixed.
No, it's America, bro. What do you want?
Bro, I watched a video of this, right? And they're like, we picked from 12 turkeys. All of them are white. Now the brown one inside, they didn't even want the brown ones on camera. It was ridiculous, right? So they're like, all right.
The brown ones watch.
No.
The brown ones are watching from the slaughter house.
Oh, God. So they got them all together. And the guy's saying basically we start looking, I think, about 5-6 months beforehand, and we kind of evaluate the first two we like. And then, like every president, like every Disney child star, they go through media training to see if they can handle it. They're putting them on tables every day. They're putting they're doing like flashing bulbs at them. They're playing music. One of them had the kid was strangling the freaking turkey like to see if he would do anything. So I mean, these turkeys go through rigorous training for like 5 to 6 months, and then they're brought to the W? Was that the hotel by the White House? I think it's a W, right, Rich?
What's that?
That's the hotel by the White House, the W, the famous hotel.
Oh,
I think it's a W, but they get put up in like a big fancy suite, and that's how they end up picking the turkeys. They pick them out after like a thing of 12.
So they put a white turkey in a suite?
Yeah, they get they get a hotel suite, taking it away from huming.
Really?
It's
mad,
insane.
bro?
I'm
It's
very
insane.
mad.
I don't like it. I want my brown turkeys up in there.
For every brown turkey, this is some bullshit.
It was bullshit. But back to Obama. So for me, all right, the first thing that stood out, Obama's energy was up there. All right, we got to be real.
Yeah, for real.
He stepped it up with the energy. I enjoyed that. Every president before him said pretty much the same jokes.
The same thing. Yeah.
The same jokes. Oh, it was supposed to get killed.
Bro. My man had turkey puns for days.
Obama had jokes upon jokes about jokes. With the rigorous process, you could tell one of these aren't chicken. There was so many of them. There's like compilations of all the corny dad jokes and they were cute. They were cute jokes.
There was a good foul joke too. I can't remember what it was, but my man could literally have a Netflix comedy special with all the jokes he did for these turkeys.
And his kids are just rolling their eyes like, "Oh my God, Dad! Like, stop! You're embarrassing me." I mean, they were just jokes upon jokes for 8 years.
Always dragged his kids to
He's a
do
comedian.
Yep, I enjoyed that. I think I don't know if every president had this, but I don't remember as many having their family there. I thought that was nice. I didn't see Michelle in any of them. Thought that was interesting.
The last one I thought was funny because he was like, "Yeah, my kids don't want to do it, so I just brought my nephews this time."
The nephews came out. I thought that was funny. That was good. So I'm in agreement with you, EJ, about those two aspects. The jokes were on point. They were nice.
On point.
I mean, every year he came out with like 20 of them. The family aspect, it was nice to see. It was heartwarming. Now, we got problems.
Oh,
this is where things get tricky.
What? Because he didn't pick a brown turkey, you son of a bitch?
No, that's not his fault. So, number one, he came out and he disparaged the tradition of the turkey pardon. One year, he basically said, like, this is not really an awesome or a great thing that I'm doing here, but I'm doing it. And then one year he says,
I remember that
one year he says something to the effect of, it's great to be here. This is awesome. Another year he goes, it's not really that great. I'm just doing it, kind of. I'm just here. And then
you don't like that? He's being honest. He's doing the same shit,
No,
that's
how
I didn't like that either.
Fucking dare you?
I like
disgrace.
I like Obama.
The turkey pardon tradition. Then another year, he described the ordeal as silly. How dare you? It is not a silly. It is not silly. It is not silly. Now, he immediately lost points for that. I was done right there.
My man isn't doing nothing but gaining points.
Now, if all of you remember this correctly, and I have a picture evidence, and this is like every year, I swear to God, promise to God, I only say swear, Obama is afraid of the turkey. This is how far he stood from the turkey every year. He never touched that turkey.
This is what happens when it's not a chicken.
Bro, every president, right, went behind the desk. They're petting it. Obama never put a hand on that turkey. He would always push it. He pushed his kids in front of him like a chick at a haunted house. No, you go. No, you go. And the kids were like, I don't want to fucking touch that thing. They're like, oh, I don't want to do that. The whole family didn't want nothing to do with the fucking turkey. I was like, what the hell is going on? You're calling, okay. You're afraid of a turkey. You're literally in the office yeah, kill this guy. No, drop a bomb on that guy. But you're worried about a fucking turkey? Would you feel safer if there was a drone above you with a bomb ready to pounce at any second? What is it gonna do, bro? What is it gonna do? Don't disrespect the turkey tradition. He disrespected the turkey tradition twice.
Maybe he didn't want to touch it because it was a white turkey.
When I become president, I'm changing it to chicken. A big white chicken.
Well, I ain't voting for you.
You need
It's Thanksgiving.
To
you can't
treat
say Thanksgiving. You ain't gonna win.
This tradition with the utmost respect and dignity. And that includes petting that turkey.
Oh,
okay. Now, a little observation. They did a close-up on a turkey on one of the things. I think it was George H.W. And I said, that has got to be the ugliest fucking animal to ever exist.
Oh, I remember that one, bro.
Right? It was you saw the ball sack on its neck, and it was just undulating. And I'm like, why are we on this frame this long? This is the ugliest turkey. This is the ugliest animal. It's the head is this thin, but it's still a head? How? It's a head is narrow. It has a ball sack on the. This is the ugliest. No wonder we eat this motherfucker.
Head, right? It's pink and shit.
It's a gross looking animal. And then, every year, before I get to my final thought about Obama, almost every year, every president goes, "Hey, you want to hear a fun fact? Benjamin Franklin wanted the American symbol to be the turkey, but we choose the bald eagle, and the turkey is actually the founding father of the animal." I'm like, all right, we know this already. And honestly, Ben, you're bugging. Bald eagle, way superior. It will swoop down from the sky, attack you, rip you up. A turkey, ugly and rude. No.
You could have got taken out
I think
years
a
ago.
Will fuck you up, bro. On 100%.
I believe you, but however, our enemies will not be fair. Fucking turkey.
A turkey will not fuck you up, dude.
Gritty, have you ever seen a turkey attack somebody, bro? I don't think you could fight against a turkey, bro. My man would jump up higher than you and kick you in your face, bro. Okay, I've seen them do it.
I don't believe that. That's wild. Well, they're ugly.
My man would kick the shades off your face, okay?
Listen, I have to believe you because I've never seen it. Now, with that being said, with all those against him, I'm going to still give Obama a 4.3. Still a solid job.
Rich, I'm going to skip you. I give Obama a 5 out of 5, baby.
Get out of here. You're done. Get out of here.
My man's jokes were all original, and he's funny. Fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
I don't care that he didn't touch them dirty-ass birds.
I'm here to... And Damn,
I have to give him a 4.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I do remember those moments. But he was
Funny,
yeah.
bro. He's
When he
funny.
was on media, when he was in front of the media, he was always funny. He was always fun to watch.
Pastor,
That's why he was able to drop so many bombs so well.
Pastor, what do you think about this guy?
I give him a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
That was my original number. Damn.
Okay.
As the years have gone by, I think his humor is coy. Right from day one, when he would give speeches, I felt deep down inside that he was full of BS. And we have now found out
personal attacks.
We have found out that that there was no hope and change. It was Wall Street and war.
Wow. And that has to do
Happy holidays.
But
what exactly does that have to do with the turkey?
He was
party?
very charismatic. He still has charisma.
A lot
I'll
of
listen
feelings
to him
going
talk
involved this number.
For a while. I'll feel good after he speaks, and then it'll sink in and say,
yeah, but I mean,
now you got me again.
Only a 3 though. Like, come on.
What about the turkey? Though?
Only a 3, dude.
No,
come on, a 3.7 is acceptable. You give the guy
no,
a 3.
but I heard him a certain way before he was president, while he was president, and now after he was president. And now when I listen to him after he was president, and some of the things that he said after he was president, about what people should be doing and why they should be supporting, no matter who the Democratic candidate is, I've just lost a lot of respect for him.
Right. What exactly does that have to do with him introducing a turkey?
White turkey.
I think he's full of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But that doesn't.
So what you're saying is, when you heard him, he was like
the chicken.
Yeah.
So the presentation, it will affect the presentation. You're saying the presentation is not exempt.
Well, no, and I did take exception to him saying, "Well, I shouldn't be doing this in the first place."
I didn't like
Just
that.
Do
I
it.
didn't like that.
Just do it.
I didn't like that. How dare you? How dare
it's
time-honored tradition.
Another ivory tower liberal, looking down on,
crazy.
people who just want to have a little patriotic moment with a freaking turkey once a year.
That's right. Political rich coming through.
Yeah.
This is why we need you.
That's right. Pastor Carlson right here. Getting crazy. Getting crazy. Well, let's move on to the big dog.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on to Big D.
Oh,
Big
my God.
D. All right, he comes in. He comes in off of, countless TV shows.
Swinging on Obama, that first one, bro. That shit was so crazy to me.
Yeah, I forgot the exact quote, but he was like, Obama pardoned so many turkeys, and I've been told I cannot do anything about any one of them. Like, I can't.
That is hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Wait, what he said was
immediately shot fire.
My man said, "I know I've been messing with all the stuff my my predecessor has done, but I can't fuck with his turkeys." And I'm at least you admit that you're fucking up everything he tried to do.
I mean, I don't think he would deny that.
He would never deny that.
I mean, the guy's a showman. The guy knows he knows his way around a microphone. It's gonna be tough competition once Big D steps up. All right, The guy comes in. He's cracking jokes. He's keeping his speeches nice and to the point. Every joke is he's always bigging everything up. This is the greatest turkey I've ever seen. Like, it literally looks like everyone from every other.
Oh my God!
It's every 5 pound, 6 pound turkey from every it's probably the same fucking turkey. Really, it's probably the same one every year. And he's like, look at that.
Their lifespan.
Look at that beautiful. That's the best turkey I've ever seen right there. Like, he's just
36 pounds. That's crazy.
He's making this feel important. He's treating this tradition with dignity and respect. And he's cracking jokes. He's doing his best. And let me tell you.
Look at this turkey.
It's a 5. Turkey. It's a 5. There's no way it's anything less than a 5. And if the scale were bigger, if the scale was higher, he'd be at the top of that scale. Let's listen to a little bit of Big D.
The best turkey.
Thanksgiving is a time of great American traditions. And today we continue a very special one when A lucky turkey gets a presidential pardon. That turkey is so lucky. I've never seen such a beautiful turkey. Today's lucky bird and guest of honor is named Peas, along with his alternate named Carrots. The children will understand that. The winner of this vote was decided by a fair and open election conducted on the White House website. This was a fair election. Unfortunately, Carrots refused to concede and demanded a recount, and we're still fighting with Carrots. And I will tell you, we've come to a conclusion. Carrots, I'm sorry to tell you, the result did not change. Even though Peas and Carrots have received a presidential pardon, I have warned them that House Democrats are likely to issue them both subpoenas.
That one gets me every time.
He's the best with the turkey.
That one gets me every time.
I'm not
I would
supposed
like
to
to
like
say
it, but that was good.
I would like to say about Obama too. What I did like about Obama, and Trump pretty much did the same thing, I think. It wasn't until Obama. I like the way they pardoned the turkey. They walked over to it with respect. They said, "You are now pardoned." The other ones really were just like, "Hey, you're free. You're ready to
They
go."
didn't even go up to him or anything.
No, they went up to him, but they didn't.
No, but they didn't. They were at the podium. Like,
No,
your pardon.
Obama and Trump acted like they were the Pope. Like, blessed. You are free to go.
Trump actually went
good.
next to it and everything.
Yeah, see, Trump touched it. He shattered the scale. Rich, what do you think about this?
I give him a 5. The guy knows how to work a crowd.
Yeah,
he's funny. I mean, he's a parody of a president, and he's real. He's he's a real life person that does a parody, the best parody of a president ever done on television, and he was actually the president.
So it's 5. Beautiful.
All right, so did you guys notice, right? So when
5 for
Obama,
me as well.
Did you guys notice that when Obama started pardoning turkeys, he would send them to a college, and then Trump started sending them to that same college?
No, I didn't know that. I always knew they went to that farm.
No. Obama started sending them to one of the colleges, and I guess Trump was like, "That's a good idea. I'm gonna send them to the college too."
No, I didn't know about that. They let the kids pet them or something? What the fuck were they getting?
What are they doing at a
It might have
college?
been an ag and tech college.
Yeah, and then apparently
okay.
students that I guess take care of them and stuff.
Okay. And now, I mean, what are we supposed to say about? What are we supposed to say?
He's a 5 out of 5 on this
all right.
He blew it away.
What are we supposed to say about the current guy in charge, Joe Biden? We watched the last turkey part and the most recent one where he botched Taylor Swift's name, called it Britney Spears. Everybody thought that was a riot. He also said that the turkeys like to watch hockey. I don't know how that's even. I don't even know what he's talking about.
The first one he did was a lot more coherent.
Yeah, the first one was, but the first one, there's a quote. He said, I don't even understand this. He said, every American wants this is not verbatim, but this is pretty much what he said. Every American wants the opportunity to look at a turkey in the eyes and say, it's going to be okay. I said, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't even believe that.
That's what he said,
true.
bro.
There's nobody saying that to a turkey.
We're literally going to eat them. Yeah. What do you mean it's going to be? We're going to eat them right now.
Someone might like to maybe look at a Palestinian child in the eyes and say everything's going to be okay.
Not a turkey.
That's all, folks.
It was... I mean, was it the worst thing I ever seen? No. Was it the best?
Like a 3.
No. He got a 2 from me. A solid 2. And he's only second to last because Reagan didn't even speak up, basically. If Reagan was throwing speeches out there, he probably would have been, up past Biden. But Reagan didn't really say much, so he's got to be at the end, which means Joe Biden's second to last, which means my guy, the best turkey pardoner in history to this day, is Big D for me. Big D. Pastor, you have conflicts?
When you was talking about Biden, I just zoned the hell out and just realized you was talking about Biden.
I couldn't wait for his speech to be over. Every time Biden, I was like, just let's finish this.
I give him 1.5.
Wow.
He immediately gets a 1.
Acceptable. Well, Richard, give us your final thoughts. Who's the greatest turkey partner? Any final thoughts about this?
Oh, I think Donald Trump is the best turkey partner.
Big D.
He honored the event. No matter what anybody says, no matter how much they dislike him, the guy is funny.
Where the hell is that?
He can
The guy
pardon a
is
turkey.
funny, and I don't know. In that venue, I enjoyed talking or listening to him talk. In other venues, I've turned him off because he's not saying nothing. But
right,
I just flipped the coin because Obama and Trump are tied for me, and Trump won the coin flip.
That's right.
So
I think one of the Obama's jokes though was, we trained the turkeys how to gobble without saying anything, and I thought that was a funny joke. I thought that, like, basically saying they trained the filibuster. I thought that was a sweet joke. That was probably my favorite joke he said. That was good. So there you go. Mo, do you have any thoughts about this?
I mean, I think everybody agrees that on the number 1.
Big D.
I
mean, listen. Even
Obama
when
was so close, but he fucked up with that same way he said.
Yeah, he got a little crazy, and he didn't want to touch the turkey.
If he didn't have to do it. It's not me not supporting the black man. The black man went out on a limb and said, he wanted to break protocol. What do you mean?
you know what? I feel the same way about him that I feel about you when he said, "I don't really feel like I should be here." Like you don't even say Thanksgiving. So like, what the hell do you know?
I'm American, bitch.
You're not
say
American.
What the fuck
you
I
don't
want.
say Thanksgiving.
No, you're not American. Ooh. Oh damn! I can't
I
say
get
that
crazy,
word bad.
bro. Maybe get crazy. I'll say whatever I have.
We'll take this to the ring. I can't see these words out loud.
We're gonna play this back on the fight package.
Yeah. I'm not an American. I'll show you what a real American is. I built this fucking country. You ain't do shit.
My man Mo's about to come out. My man Mo's about to come out like Apollo Creed with the American flag on and everything.
Yep.
It's over, bro.
And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have the picture of the first White House.
Good for you.
Right on your ass of the trunks.
On the trunks.
Wow.
Damn, you're gonna fall on the White House then, brother.
What this was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to do this.
Oh.
Now, one thing I thought was funny, Pastor and I were watching, we were looking at the White House traditions, and we saw Trump's, one of the trick-or-treats, where they had the kids come into the office and meet Donald Trump. It was so fucking funny, man. He was talking to the kid with a Darth Vader costume. He goes, "What is that? What do you have on right there?" I'm like, "You don't even know who Darth Vader is?" Like, who is that? He's like, "That is a scary mask." I'm like, "It's Darth Vader. It's not scary at all." Like, what is he talking about? He's just saying anything. He's talking to like the little girls dressed up. How does the media treat you? Do they treat you nice? Because they don't treat me very nice at all. It was so funny, man. It was awesome. Watching him just like mingle with the kids was so funny, man. What color hair is that? That is beautiful hair. I like that very much. It was, take as much candy as you want. He's smooth with it, man. He was funny.
You think he's gonna win if he runs again?
We're gonna stay away from that topic.
No, let's not stay away from it. I don't know. I don't know.
If he can run again, I think he's gonna win.
I'm gonna say my gut is saying yeah. What do you think, Pastor? Let's not get too crazy, but just a yes or no.
I think it's possible he will win.
Okay.
That's not an answer.
But there's a lot of factors.
Gun to your head, yes or no?
Oh, gun to my head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, boom. Thank you. There we go. That's the answer we want. Man's answering like if we asked a woman what she wants for lunch. We said yes or no, and he said, I don't know, man.
I can't have this and that.
We don't know the political climate. That something could leak. Like we're talking about today, right now. Beautiful. What I didn't know was there was what is it called? The egg roll, the Easter egg roll tradition. What is that? What is that?
I don't even know about that.
I never heard of this.
I think you just color eggs for Easter.
Yeah, what is the Easter egg roll, Pastor?
You roll color eggs down a hill.
Yeah, you roll the eggs.
That's what it is, for real?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah,
I never seen it. I never seen it. So I think what we should do is we're gonna watch all the Easter egg rolls.
All right.
For Easter. That's what, March? April, right?
I'm not sure what it is this year.
It's like March, April. Yeah,
it changes.
My Nifu was born on.
Why does it
Easter.
change when Easter, still in the same month?
I think because it depends on the day, right?
It depends.
So it usually ends at the beginning of April or the end of March. Because my Nifu was born the 31st, and that year was Easter on March 31st. But then some years it's like April 4th or something like that.
I think it has something to do with when the equinox.
Yeah,
something about the equinox,
the menstrual cycle, and all that stuff. All that, yeah, you know about all that. You know about all that astrological stuff. So I think we're gonna watch the Easter egg roll. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna see who rolled the best egg. We got a couple months till that though. Do they do like a Christmas thing?
Christmas thing. I think it's just a tree.
Do they do like a
wait?
Do they do like a presidential?
Well, they have the tree, yeah.
Do they present it like this is the tree?
We are doing the official White House.
I think they do that.
Light up the star.
I think they do like a special on TV. It has people sing and all that.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
And Easter is March 31st this year.
Oh, my nephew's birthday! Wow, happy birthday! He's gonna be like 11. What?
I think the presidential tree lighting is probably not even as big as the one in Times
Central
Square.
Park, in the Times
Yeah,
Square.
yeah, that shit is crazy big. But I've been there a couple times. It's a madhouse.
I've never wanted to go.
Hated it.
Don't have
I stayed
any-
the whole 2 blocks away. That was ridiculous.
I'll watch it on TV. Thank you
Facts.
very much. So look up real quick, Rich. What do they do for Christmas? Let's just before we, because we may have to watch it. We may have to study. I had a great time watching The Pardons. And as I said before, I don't think any podcast has done this before. I don't think any podcast has reviewed each president's turkey pardon. If they have, you let us know. You let us know.
If they have, you put us in contact. You give us their contact.
Yeah, because we want to talk to them about their results. We want to know what they thought. We want to do a joint podcast about that.
A collaboration, if you will.
Where else can you hear such riveting content? Look at tonight. We did the turkey pardon. We set up a boxing match. We talked about current events, the most beautiful big show you've ever seen. This is the most beautiful big podcast. Come on. Who does it better? Name it. Is there any animosity leaving this show?
No, it was all fun.
Well, really, it doesn't matter what you say because you're the one that attacked Mo, so I think we're really asking him.
Mo, but I'm not angry.
Any animosity?
I won my match.
Oh, shit.
I won my match.
You know, Mo, I can't promise that we will never lie to you again. Because we will lie to you again. But I will promise you, and I will say this. Let me make my case a little bit here. And say that there has been thoughts in my mind like maybe we should do this, that I went, nah, that's crazy.
Just don't break my trust.
So I've actually held back from a few lies because I thought it was crazy, and I knew you wouldn't like it. We will lie to you again, but we will not lie to you about anything that will be detrimental to your mental health.
Yeah, because then I'll just be really sad to not talk to you ever again.
The baby thing was extremely funny. I will never take that back. That was hilarious.
Well, the Stephanie thing?
Yeah, that was too funny.
Oh, yeah, no, that was
But
good.
remember, that could have been anybody. That wasn't because it was you. That was because you were the only person not in the room that day. The pie thing was also
mad
funny.
that Vanessa ruined it for you, too.
Oh, my God. I don't think we even... Yeah, Vanessa ruined it, man. That was crazy.
As soon as you did, if it wasn't for her.
Right. But, Mo, let me tell you right now.
Listen.
We love you.
I love you, too. I love you all my heart.
We would not want to hurt you. And let me say this. We do not treat anybody like this that we dislike. We actually treat the people we dislike the worst. Pastor probably got 2 good months out of me. After that, hell broke loose. I would come in the car and be like, "What the fuck are you listening to? What is this? Turn this shit off." It's like gospel music. I'm like, "What is? Turn this off." It's like a bunch of freaking turkeys trapped in a cage, set on fire. I'm like, turn this.
The people at beep beep AME Church can't sing.
I was like, turn it off. Everybody gets it on their
live stream.
I will always love you guys.
Everybody, this is
Listen, Mo,
my family.
I can't say I've ever hurt you. Listen.
You're ruining the moment, EJ.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I can't say I've never hurt you because we're gonna go box, but I do fucks with you.
I can't believe this is happening. We are gonna talk about this immediately after we get off.
I gotta go to sleep, but
okay, you don't need to be there, really.
I can't box myself.
It needs to be
do you want to know the Christmas traditions?
Absolutely, Richard.
Let's go.
So during the holiday season, the president and first lady participate in public traditions such as receiving a tree for the Blue Room, lighting the national Christmas tree on the Ellipse, which is a park near the White House, and offering their blessings in an address to the nation.
Okay.
That's in one day?
No, I think they're different events.
What is the most important special thing? Do they do like a live stream or something? We need to review something.
I don't know. Maybe the lighting of the tree and the address to the nation.
Okay. Well, we don't need to iron this out now. But if there's something special, a tradition for Christmas, we will be reviewing it. Trust us. Okay. Let's forget a plug. Who cares? We will see you next time. Okay. We love you very much. And if we ever meet you, we will also lie to you two. We will tell you that somebody died. Don't think you're fucking exempt either. And remember, if you want to get rowdy with Rich, he's going to get dirty and peck you right in the eye. All right? So you don't want to brawl with him. Peace and love. See you next time. Happy Thanksgiving.